apologies for that.
The power of Almavaline took out your entire PC.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was not great. Since we had only gotten through the introduction, let me recap where we are. Real fast. Uh, New OGL bad. Sign open D&D. And here's players. You got Chris, you got Jai, you got Casper. They play great characters. Love them.
What up?
Chef's kiss.
What up? It's your boy.
Hey, you know what one of your favorite characters is going to do to one of your other favorite characters? Kill
No.
them.
Shush.
I'm ready.
I don't even
Hey,
know what you're saying.
it's Damp and Gilrock, the ones you know and love. We might die now, so this may be the last time you see us. Hey,
Just
Thank
immediately
fuck for
smited
that.
by Almavaline.
Yeah.
For totally only going shopping and doing nothing else.
yeah, we've gone shopping.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
all we
very-
did. All
it's
we
very
did was go
small.
shopping.
Thanks.
It was a very fruitful shop.
Yeah, we went shopping and we went to go up to a lovely temple, and I spoke to my guy, and that's all that we did.
Had
And
your
if
mind
anybody
read.
claims that anything else happened, they're probably lying.
Nito comes in. Oh, hey, it's you guys.
Alrighty.
Yeah, okay.
So, as I said before, the late evening twilight from the twin stars past
Twin
almost.
sons?
Huh?
You said twin sons.
Sons of stars.
Oh,
I don't
I'm dumb.
understand.
Sorry, I thought you meant that it was nighttime now. I'm dumb.
Sorry, we're still getting back those brain cells. Casper did a stupid.
Cast Almavaline's shadow upon the ground in orange hue as the hulking dragon stands over. Sparks of electricity make noises as they crackle and fizzle through the air, creating the smell of ozone behind them.
We're finna look up and say hi.
Turn and give a wave.
Hi, Almavaline.
Oh wait, Gil, are we meant to bow? And I'll bow the upper part of my body, forgetting whether I meant to do that or not.
Do you ask that question out loud?
Yes, I say it out loud, not in his head or anything. I just verbalize it and then do the bow.
Yeah, well, closest is eyes oh, why'd you say that?
Almavaline shoots a beam of lightning from his left eye in your direction, causing the ground at your feet to smoke and sizzle.
I
his
glance
fangs
up.
are bored.
What's going on?
Are you gonna bow, or are you just going to do this thing?
Yeah, I'm bowing.
Okay.
I am currently bowing, yes, and saying hello, what's up?
Blaine, as you emerge from your nap time and your horrible experience with multiple generational trauma that you have gotten out of, you are currently walking with your wife, and you see Damp and Gilrock being face
Fiancé.
down. Yeah, fiance, soon to be wife. You see Almavaline currently glaring daggers into Gilrock and Damp Moss.
Olivia for sure is flaps her wings a little bit and just waddles slightly further away.
Honestly, I just stand back a little, look at these two morons who've gotten themselves into trouble again, and just cross my arms as I look at them, just waiting to see what Amalavine's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gilrock's gonna be okay, so I can explain.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, I understand what you're getting at, that some things shouldn't be done. But we went to Sandeep's place, right? Arkin was there. He's big bad. He's not very nice, not very cool. And he said that he was gonna kill all of us, amongst other things. And also, we've acquired certain things that would help us greatly in the battle against the demons, which we all want, right?
Yes.
We took nothing for our for monetary gain. It was never that was never what it was about. It was all to further the cause of all of our kind against the demons, and we've acquired many things that would be gratefully helpful. One of them was the necklace of Therniel, and we've already talked with both Therniel and Juthor, and they both said it was fine. It was we tried to give it back, which would again be rightfully their possession, but they said no.
I, in this entire moment, am just fully saying nothing and just, like, nodding along with all of the points that Gilrock makes, remembering the last time I tried to speak.
So, I understand what we did was inherently wrong, but it was all with good intentions, and we didn't take anything that we shouldn't have, and it was never for our sake, it was for everyone else.
And we went shopping.
Wasn't going to harm you.
I wouldn't say, of course not, I'm just saying so you understand what our reasoning. That we're not some lowly, petty thieves.
You still owe someone.
True.
Sandeep. They have returned.
Gilrock in his mind. Shit, he snitched.
Me just straight back. Fucking knew it. Good luck.
Fuck, man. Hey, Sandeep.
Olivia waddles further out of the way.
You notice that you're beginning to attract a crowd as Ishmael, all of the Almavaline siblings, Calcorin, Hakin, Ty, Beitara,
Everyone.
Al. Yeah, pretty much everyone who you know and love.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I just turn and give you, like, a very sincere smile that you clearly see just says, good luck, you're the one talking.
I'm a bit confused.
Sandeep, I have a confession to make. We stole your keys. And I'd like take the keys out.
I know you did. I'm confused why you just didn't ask me.
I don't know. It was mostly near-death delusions, and since we kind of asked and said, should we do this last time, you said no, and we kind of ran out. And then me and Damp thought all the stuff that was there probably shouldn't just stay there, because it's better to be in,
Actually, oh shit, sorry, this is probably about to, let me check something. And I just pull out my bag of holding and just have a look inside. Have all of the barrels that were tiny become big inside the bag?
Yes.
Did you not get rid of the barrels?
No, they're still here. I'll take them out now. And I just start.
Oh no!
Before you do that, Nana. Before you do that, you're trying to take a clamp on your arm and be like, remember how they're highly volatile?
Oh yes, lightning dragon.
Yeah.
Sandeep.
Yeah.
So part of it was we got all of the narcotics that we were going to burn, and I thought that you would prefer if we do that outside of the room that they were being stored in.
You brought narcotics into my palace?
With the intention of burning.
This time Gilrock gives you good luck.
Yeah, I turn around to face her and I'm just like, well, yes, we were originally going to burn them once we'd done our shopping, but I sort of forgot that they were there, and they are now here, I suppose, but it was with the intention of destroying them. For once.
Give me the bag of holding.
I hand it. I just, like, hold it out.
She picks it up in one of her hands and she gives you a look that I can only describe as a disappointed mother towards you. And then, Gilrock?
Yeah?
You feel like she wants to repeatedly stab you with an icicle.
What have I done? I didn't break the trucks.
You scratched her wood.
It was fixed.
Me. That's why she gave me a disappointed look, and you got the ice dagger eyes. Yeah.
Dramatic much. Okay.
Hey, I've been stacking up good boy points with her so far.
Gil's gonna turn to Sandy and be like, "Yo, hey, by the way, also, again, apologize. I'll take any punishment any of you deem necessary. But Arkin wants to kill you.
Oh yes, that is also true.
He very explicitly said Like, we had to be like, yo, we have no idea who you are. Luckily, he believed me, because damn, for one, shut the fuck up. But he was very much like, he time-lapsed, disintegrated a dude in front of us and said that was going to happen to you, and also you, Blaine, by the way. If he saw you, just as a vote of warning, I guess.
Why would he? I'm confused.
You had a deal with him or something you
Yes.
were going to talk about?
I did, but I'm. Suppose they don't call him cool for me. This is concerning. What else did he say? To know.
He didn't really say much more. He just said if we'd seen you, and we said no. And then he said if we...
Almavaline asked.
Oh, okay. No. He said mostly just asked who we were, asked if we knew who Sandeep was. We lied and said no. And then he said that if we saw him or Blaine, and remind me, was it one more?
Yep, there was one more, but I'm not gonna. I don't remember who it was right now.
It was and Farron.
Yes.
If he saw Farron, I remember Twink. He was gonna kill them all. I understood Farron because it seemed like they had some sort of beef, but Sandeep and Blaine not so much.
But he did enjoy showing off the hand of Vecna again.
Yeah, he has that.
The what? Baeija
the hand
whips
of Vecna.
around again.
The hand of Vecna. Arkan has it. It's a gnarly
I
looking skeleton
motion,
arm.
like, I make the metal fingers on my hand bend in a weird way so that it, like, references it, like this.
This is bad. Akarsi, I need you. Akarsi scampers over. Yes, my love.
He comes as well.
Hello, father.
It-
She glances over towards him.
gives her the warmest smile. And hello, daughter.
Can you teleport these drugs somewhere and then make them explode?
Yes. Whose is this?
It was the criminal master lord who has repented his ways. I am very repentant. I promise.
I meant the bag. Sadie just says, I meant the bag.
The bag is mine. I would prefer to get that back if you don't mind.
Is there anything else in this you would like back, or should I just destroy it all?
No, actually, everything other than just that in there is very useful. So I would prefer if I could get back everything else.
Torin is quite the adept. He has agreed to help with the gardening for the wedding. This minor infraction will be overlooked. Gilrock, however, will need to be doing some extra service.
You hear in your head, haha.
You was just like, but why? What have I done now?
You shouldn't have headbutted the wood. It's simple as that.
Shut the fuck up, Damp. I'll kill you in your sleep.
Just give you a side-eye grin.
What do you mean by community service?
You're going to help Damp Moss set up the plants for the wedding. Without
Oh,
pay.
okay. That's fine. Cool. Okay. So Sadiq is just gonna be like, so the barrels and not the other things, yes?
Yes, if possible.
Yeah. Cast just cast gate into some
Be petty with
what's it
her.
called? No,
Send
he's
it to
just
the
casting.
demon
He's just
world.
casting gate into like into Demagoog's realm, and then he just you see him sprinkle some magic to like make everything apart from the barrel stick to the bag, and then you see him just chuck it into into the gate, and then he snaps his fingers and it's gone. Yeah, yes, I think Demogorgon will have a little explosion somewhere now.
Excellent.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Hmm. Oh, the being Demogorgon or the spell.
Sort of a mixture of all of it. Spell is impressive, the getting rid of it is very efficient, and also, we all love explosions.
Would you like to go to another realm sometime?
I glance between Gilrock and him. You know what, for now, no, but in the future, for sure.
Hmm. Very well. Well, now that that is sorted, is there anything more, daughter, or
Not at the...
you would still like me to cast the forbidden spell for the wedding? Yes.
Of course, we need to ensure that no one can get in here who shouldn't.
He just taps his nose. Well, at least no one who wasn't here from the get-go can't come in afterwards, or I would know.
We need to up the guard patrols as well, if the servitors of Tiamat are... I will not have my daughter's day be blighted by any... Look at them! He points over to Blaine and Mina. Look at
She
them.
say that loudly?
Yes.
Okay.
Look how beautiful they are together.
Blaine in his head is just like, yeah.
That's right.
Jesus. What,
Like-
I know, what a weird reaction. Anyway, go ahead.
It's
Hell
it's
yeah, we are.
It's depression.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think. Wait, does he yell that out loud?
Yeah, that was Baeija. That was not...
Oh, wait, did Baeija yell that out loud? I didn't catch
Uh-huh.
that.
Baeija
yeah.
said that out
Oh,
loud.
okay.
Now everyone's
I just,
looking
like-
at you, too.
I just kind of look at her and just laugh a little bit and say, "Thank you, Baeija. I appreciate that." But like in my head, I am like, okay, just like no, not really feeling anything from that compliment.
Mina
I
kind of...
didn't look at them. I'm still staring at Sadiq because he didn't give me back my bag yet.
Mina wraps her arms around you a bit anxiously and blushes as everyone's eyes turn to her.
Oh, what does she do?
Just hold your arm.
Yeah, she's holding your arm because she's nervous.
I cast the gust cantrip just to like ruffle his feathers and have her clothes shift slightly.
Oh.
I just shoot you a fat grin from across the way.
He just
Me?
pulled
Yeah.
the Hollywood model thing, like he made
Yeah.
a fan on you.
Ugh.
The
You just hear-
cast chairs behind them, like.
You hear in your mind, you just hear in your mind cringe, just like
You
action.
hear back in yours. Oh yes, I'm aware.
Yeah. Just like I think Blaine honestly feels a little uncomfortable standing here in this situation, but he ramps his arm further around Mina and just like holds her tight to simulate like this feeling of love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Listen, I'm sorry. Not really, but yeah, I think that's kind of just what I do.
Applause erupts amongst the servants as well as some of the crowd.
Sadiq is clapping like the polite, like golf clap, like. Baeija, I was going to ask you, by the way. For the wedding, would you like me to call in a bodyguard of some sort for Mina? I could call in an angel.
We are going to need as many guards as we can get. The palace has good security, but
Yeah, but obviously not good enough. Multiple attacks in just a couple of days?
in a couple of weeks, when we're dealing with an incursion of demonic forces.
So, again, would you like me to cast?
Yes,
Spell
I would,
cleric?
Sadiq, thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah, that is all you needed. Just a yes.
Akarsi awkwardly
Sadiq
smiled.
gives the bag of holding to over to Damp and says, "You have some interesting things in here. Now, where did you get this necklace? It's very powerful." Damp, you there?
My bad. Appears
Okay.
I was muted. I was doing
Yeah.
roleplay. Anyway.
Yeah. So what you're
Ah.
looking at now right now is a 7 foot tall, pretty big, beefy tiefling man, and his eyes are just like pure fire.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and he turned me back from a mush bag into a person before, so
Yeah.
well, we recently went to a temple so that I could converse with Jufor. Turns out that it is actually his husband's, possibly, from what he was saying, a vestige of some kind. But
Wait,
I'm
it's
not
funny,
entirely
yes.
sure what it does. Yes, indeed.
If you would like, I could probably take it for a couple of days and figure it out, or this is above game, just so Dusk can make the item.
Yeah,
And have an
so, yeah.
explanation of how we figure out how it works.
I just, like, from the bag, just pull it out and go, well, that would actually be much appreciated. I can give you a hint. Something to do with the haste
Lightning?
spell, I believe. And I just hold it out as,
Oh,
as we say two opposites.
Just be like, oh well, that is pretty clear from the get-go. If you just look at it, it's a godly item. It can do very much more. Most
I
likely.
just shrug. Well,
You see him
much
pick it
like
up
to
and
know.
just drop it into the arm of like his like big kimono cloak type thing. Just drop it into the arm piece and be like, yes. I don't think. Have I gotten your name? You're the one that got thrown around the other day.
Yes, when I became mulch. Well, my name is Damp Moss.
Oh, very nice to meet you, Sadiq. Just
And
takes
you.
his hand out.
Yeah.
I am
shake
this
it.
one's father. Grabs like around Akarsi's shoulder and be very much like as on a child, but on a grown adult man. This little does like the knuckles on his top of his head. He's mine.
I could tell since you are both just as handsome.
Father,
He
I'm
gets
a
it
grown
from his.
man.
Yes, you are, but you're still my child, and you will be until I die, which is which is still far away.
Hopefully never. He smiles.
We all die someday, unless I get some sort of boon from the gods. You never know.
Almavaline
Oh, hello, Almavaline.
lowers his head between Damp Moss and Gilrock. His crocodilian lips are now curled up in a smile as he telepathically looks to you, Damp Moss. I think this embarrassment was punishment enough.
You know what? I think that may be true.
Good. I only do this for both of your own good.
Of course. Gilrock in Damp said, "You're gonna have to teach me how to garden, dude. I have no fucking clue how to do that."
I was a little confused when she first mentioned it, but I'm sure that I can make it
Is it
look good with
racist?
druidcraft.
Is it
I
racist
don't
that I'm
know.
like I'm a goat? I'm a fey creature. Is it why? Is that why? 'Cause I haven't really done much gardening in my life.
Well, it's not like I really need you as well. I'm going to be doing it with magic, but
I'll
I
cheer
suppose
you
if you
on.
follow
can
me
play some
around and look
songs.
good, and I'm sure it will work out.
Totally. Yo, you got an in with the dad of the king?
Apparently, the dad and the queen to an extent, but I'm not really sure. It feels a little bit,
Did that guy just
tense.
casually open a gate to a demon's realm?
Oh, absolutely. Did you see inside? It looked, well, I mean, it looked kind of cool.
I didn't really. I just saw a door of light, and then he threw some shit in there.
Well, what you would
well,
have seen is basically it was like a mile above some jungle. It
Well,
was
it
kind of
appeared
hard
to be
tell.
about a mile or so above some jungle. It was kind of hard to tell. But, actually, I don't think I have time for this. I turn and look past the two of them doing whatever they're doing at the moment.
Sadiq is turning around now. He's looking at Baeija.
My lady, would you prefer if I started on the gardening now?
Yes, I will take you to the wedding field. I have... Everything must be kept top secret. You cannot tell Blaine or Mina anything about the layout. There are so many plans.
Well, of course.
Good. Blaine, and do you just stand there for like 10 minutes?
Blaine is trying to process what the fuck happened between Calcorin and the angel, who I cannot remember the name of right now.
Helena.
Helena, yeah. He's just like, the fuck do I do about that?
Fair enough. That was a lot.
Yeah, I think... Honestly, unless I'm, like, actually pulled over, I don't think Blaine is actually gonna move. He's gonna look at Mina and see what her reaction is, and, like, gesture for her to move over there if she wants to go talk to the rest of them.
B is kind of just looking up into the trees at some parrots as they fly by. Kind of absent-mindedly. Like, he takes out a piece of, notebook paper and starts writing something down.
Sadiq's actually gonna mosey on over. Hello.
Grandfather! She jumps over and gives him a white.
Picks up and hug. Oh,
Yeah.
my sweet girl! It is almost your special day, and this is the man, no? Yes.
Yes, it is. This is Blaine.
It is truly an honor, Blaine. Hello, very nice to meet you, Sadiq Jalurja. I am Akarsi's father.
It's very nice to meet you, sir. And I extend a hand to, like, shake it. And there's a genuine smile on my face.
Now you will treat my little girl right?
I'll certainly try.
Okay, good. I will throw you to the demons if not. And then he turns around and starts walking away.
Grandfather, you can't just say something like that.
But I can do it.
He's not lying. He's not wrong.
She looks over at you sheepishly.
I just
Grandpa got no chill.
Yeah, I just shake my head a little and just smile and laugh. It's fine. I know he can do it, but I'm not scared that he's gonna.
He's, he, along with Escorial, was one of the people who taught me how to heal people. That's what he is the most skilled in.
Interesting.
I'd say Sadiq is always brimming with vitality.
He's almost, 130 years old now.
What's 100? Wait, sorry, did you say 130?
Yes, she did.
Jesus. He doesn't look a day over 129. Does Sadiq hear that and just like, dick?
Nah, he just says back that is quite right. I have looked the same for at least 60 years now.
Silver Fox, damn. Respect.
Well, if everyone is satisfied, Gilrock, Damp, please follow me. Blaine, I would like a perception check.
Me? Sorry, did you say my name?
Yes, I did.
Alright. Perception. Let's see. I've got a +1 to this. A 6, solid. I'm gonna use one of my points to reroll that
Okay.
because
You have inspiration if you want.
oh yeah, I do, but I don't want to use it on that. That's a nat 1. Okay.
Oof.
Yeah.
Want to use it on that?
I'll use another of my points.
Okay.
He's got like a 3.
7. No,
I'm
the gods
not
say that you
spending
don't
any
need
more
this roll.
points. I'm not
Yeah.
spending any more points. Yeah.
Greatest rolls of all time.
I don't know how
Christ.
to deal with that situation.
You don't see shit.
Yeah, you don't see anything. Lol.
You're looking at me now at the end.
Apparently, yeah. I'm just staring deeply into her eyes. With no expression, I look like a serial killer.
You look like the stone
You've got the Patrick
Easter Island
Bateman
head.
look.
Yeah.
I simply am not there.
I simply am not there.
Well,
Yeah.
would you like to come with me? I'm gonna go pick some flowers with Escorial.
Like I shake my head a little bit, like almost shaking myself out of a stupor, and I'm just like, yeah, sure, we can go pick some flowers.
Alright, I'll teach you all about all of them. And then your sister, she can come with us too. Oh yeah, I'd be very excited to do that. Come on,
Sure.
Taryn. She elbows her husband, who is currently has his teeth on a cigarette as he like coughs a bit and just rolls his eyes and nods.
All right.
Y'all leave to go do that, but erstwhile, we cut back to Damp Moss and Gilrock at the scene of where the wedding will take place.
While we're walking, I would have just said to Baeija, my lady Baeija, if I could ask, what is your favourite flower? And is her hair done up in any way yet, or is she not got ready?
The wedding is not for another day.
Perfect, then in which
the
case-
bachelor's party. She's in her usual outfit.
Yeah, then I will say, my lady Baeija and my lord Akarsi, what are each of your favourite flowers?
Oh, I would have to say the blue hibiscus. It reminds me of my wife here. He wraps an arm around her shoulder.
How beautiful. And my lady?
Whenever I see the flowers of a cactus, I think of my father, how much I miss him.
I will-
tinge of guilt is visible in her eyes.
As they were saying that, I'm walking forward, like, in front of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead.
And now Gilroy just kind of steps in and says, hey, just as a thought, Damp, isn't it better to ask what Mina's favorite flower is for her wedding?
I turn and just shoot you a wink. If I may, and I raise my hand towards each of their faces.
Oh, is this charades? Akarsi gets excited.
Not quite, I was wondering if you would perhaps allow me to touch your hair.
Alright. It says a bit curiously as he takes the metallic pin that keeps his hair out.
Oh wow, I do have something to work with. Allow me. And I will just, like, it's a little bit, like, there's a little bit of weird energy to it, because I do have to kind of put my hands through his hair. But as I do, I'm just going to druid craft the blue flower that he mentioned throughout his hair, and yeah, blue hibiscus, and just slightly around the base of his horns, but not along the horns, as I believe I've been told that that's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
And as I just finished doing that, I turn to Baeija and just motion. And if you wish, I can do yours as well.
I think it will look better on me than it does on him. She laughs a bit, looking at his hair.
I do grin a little, and just as I'm doing it, say, well, I think he looks rather dashing, as I do the same for her, but with the cactus flowers.
He always looks dashing. It's just... I don't think blue was his color. He gives him a kiss on the cheek. Blaine, can you hit those tunes?
Hit the tunes.
I will, from a few feet back, just like put a finger to my chin as I look at him and go, perhaps. And then just from a distance, I'll just sort of turn my hand in the air and change the shade of blue to the same shade as the base of his horns, the white before it becomes black. Ah, there we are.
That is quite nice.
And yeah.
I just thought I'd give a little demonstration before we get started, and I just like step out the way.
Alright, while that's going on, far in the distance, over across the river, a Leonin watches curiously with a scope.
Lucian.
No, it couldn't be.
Lucian. Where is he?
Over
I
here.
don't see him.
But I don't have his picture, so it's just a generic
It's
Leonin.
over in the top right.
Yeah.
I try. Okay. Okay. Let me pull up my boy.
He's just got a sniper scope trained on me.
Oh
Just
no,
shoots
he
us.
doesn't. He doesn't have he doesn't have any weapons. He's just
Lucian
watching
pulls
right
out a
now.
50 cal, assassinates the queen.
Right here, right now. I'll fucking ice Baeija. You know what? That
Says there
could.
in my items that I have anti-air cannon. Weird.
Shut up. Shut up.
Anti-air capabilities. You've got anti-air capabilities. Is that it? Okay. Yeah. What do I see? What does Lucian say?
You're seeing the field outside of the castle, this canal that runs across it, and the setup for Blaine's wedding, which you have been tasked by Akshotl to help a drow infiltrate.
Okay.
And ensure that the summoning ritual for her will be able to go off.
Okay. And how would I go about ensuring that? I'm guessing I would have been instructed.
That's why you're doing reconnaissance, my friend.
Let's see. Where could that be done most efficiently? Summoning wouldn't make the most sense. Done close enough to the target that whatever we're transporting can get to whatever we're trying to get at as quickly as possible, but at the same time it has to be far enough away that other people won't be able to detect it. How large scale would the summoning be? Like, is it loud, or is it just like a flashing light show?
You know, it's loud, and obviously, yes, it is a spectacle.
Let me see. If from here to here, still 100 and... How far would you argue that the sound travels?
There's a lot of trees, so it's not as bad as it could be.
In that case, I think I'm going to go for placing the summoning over here behind this massive bush in between two trees. That's going to muffle the noise quite a bit. What is that?
A purple jackal approaches your tree. You were told you had to contact me.
Yeah, I think just like I look down at this little jackal, and just for a second, it's just like his eye twitches as he, like, the kill lust almost overtakes him, and he wants to kill this thing, but then realizes this is what he has to talk to, and he like retracts his claws from his fingers and just sits on the branch.
Poke you long enough. The black-lipped jackal stares up at you. You can see it has reddish eyes as it speaks out loud in Elvish, and then switching to Abyssal.
Took me long enough.
Indeed.
What do you know? What do you know of such things?
I've been here since Demogorgon let me. He ran the interference. You were supposed to be here at the same time. It's been nearly a week.
I had to deal with some other things. Things about the fact that he blew up a city.
The city's not blown up yet.
Oh, not yet?
No. You know.
Whoops.
You have the detonation button in your bag of holding.
I've been setting up for a separate project, something that is required for all of this to go a lot more smoothly.
Smoothly. The other drow, the one I want from this, already knows I'm here because I didn't have assistance for the past 2 weeks. Our plan is in jeopardy.
Not really. You're just a loose end.
Tell that to Rice and Seth if you try to hurt me. The jackal smirks.
Don't worry. I won't hurt you. Not yet, anyway. Right. Let's talk the plan. The idea was that I intend on placing the summoning crystal over amongst those trees, and I, indicate over here.
Can you ping it for me? Because I'm not sure where you're pointing.
It is ping. I am pinging it right now. Do you see it?
No, but
The fuck?
I don't know why. I'll take your word for it. We can figure it out in a minute.
Okay. I point my finger towards the middle of those trees over there. That massive, extra green bush you put over near the riverbank. That's that has 2 palms in front of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because, I feel like that would be a place that would mask a lot of the sound, and it's still, even from the very edge, it's still over 125, 130 feet away. Does that sound acceptable?
As long as it can guarantee that the portal will open. I was listening in on the conversation from earlier. He licks his paw and then grooms himself. The Sadiq, the cleric, is planning on issuing forbidden spell. So, to set up the basics quickly, that way when the summoning goes off, it's him. You have the vials of blood from the innocent.
I do have them. And I hold up, how many vials will I have on me? 5, 6?
I don't know. I think Lucian has way more than 5 or 6 vials of innocent blood on his person at any one time.
Yeah, but I'm guessing there's been
Yes.
I've been indicated there's a certain amount I need to summon the ritual, and I wouldn't be carrying 200 bottles of blood because that makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, not this time.
Not this time. I mean, yeah. I have them right here, and I pull them between my fingers. Each of them, there's 5.
Yeah.
It's gonna work out. I'll protect the summoning ritual while it's going on.
You think you can hold off the warrior Akarsi, Jalusha, and all of them?
Akarsi, listen. Akarsi is a fool. He doesn't know that I know of a way to kill him quite easily. I've studied his fighting tactics. I've seen his weaknesses and his openings. He's a formidable opponent, sure, but he's merely another skull I will claim on my road to ascendancy.
Remember, the goal here is to inspire terror.
and terror there shall be, but I shall also forward my personal goals. I do not answer to you, little jackal.
I would suggest you show more grace
Brilliant.
and appreciation for the current Magister of Alseni.
Like I think he bares his fangs and snarls at him, and says, "And I suggest you pack that pompous attitude away before I wring your neck."
You're more difficult to work. Pounds.
Almethus is a weak fool.
He growls.
I would not hesitate once to kill all of you if that could further my goals. You are nothing to me. So do your work, make yourself useful, and I shall spare your life for now. I do not care if Rice and Seth is to come after me. I bathe in the glory of the god of bloodshed, the goddess of bloodshed.
Whatever. As long as you keep the people we need alive and can bite your tongue, its taste for blood when it's meat.
I may be bloodthirsty, but I'm not a fool. I can keep myself contained until required. But when that time comes, don't stand in my way. I will kill you.
I have one. I have but one. That is to reclaim the family slave stole from me. Now where is the book?
Book? Question mark above game?
Yes.
What book are you talking about? Yeah.
The evil demonic book of dark secrets.
The one I totally
yes,
have
yes,
on me.
that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
the evil demonic book of dark
The
secrets.
one
that
I
makes
have
sense,
definitely been entrusted to, the man who cannot cast a spell to save his life. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's why they would give it to you. They know you aren't going to use it because you're going to give it to Zarron. The point is for you not to use it. It's for him to use it.
Yeah. Oh, this? I'll pull out this massive book. Is this what you desire?
Considering it's mine originally. Yes, it is.
Alright. And I hand him the book.
You really think you've got this? He says as he'll take the sack and, with his mouth, sling it over his haunches.
It doesn't matter if I have this or not. Either I kill as many as I can and escape, or I claim my place at the throne of skulls beneath Arkshuttle's feet. Either or, I wade out in glory.
You touch one hair on that slave's head, I will kill you.
You will try.
The jackal begins walking off into the darkness of the evening as we pan back over to Damp Moss and Akarsi and Baeija, who are looking at some plants. Blissfully unaware.
So you would like them to cover the entire archway? Perfect. I should, in fact, be able to set small strings of them to go between as well, like a sort of hanging, almost like a hallway of flowers.
Indeed, I would also like pretend like the rose decorations aren't there yet. I would also like to spread roses everywhere to remind him of his heritage so that this is a more unified wedding.
So... And I just, motion across the entire field. Small rose bushes across this entire area.
Well, yes, as much as you can do within the limited time period. I know how busy you boys have been.
Oh, don't you worry, my lady. This should be perfectly up to scratch once you're done.
And then she points to, imagine if the benches aren't there yet, And if you can make some wooden benches out of the trees and form them into living sculptures, that would be swell.
Wonderful.
We're going to have quite
most
a
definitely.
guest list here, including everyone from our family. The Sultan. It's going to be wonderful. She grips Akarsi's hand.
Is there a dress code?
Eyes roll towards you.
Hey, it's the peasant. It's the peasant amongst all the fancy pansies.
What do you think? She said.
I assume yes, but what is it?
Sweetheart, there's no reason to get too upset with the boy. Yes, there is a dress code. You are expected to wear formal wear of whatever your home country is, as long as it's not too revealing.
I like full glance up and then back down to where I'm starting to form. Like, this green rug here is now canonically made out of different types of moss.
Oh, yes.
What about you should be like but what about Blaine?
Kalian dress code is allowed. So that is the upper limit of revealing. No fishnets, he says.
And Gilrock says in Dam's mind, bummer for you.
Oh, it's fine. I wasn't planning on wearing anything too revealing anyway.
You weren't planning
Sure
on
you weren't.
reprising your fancy outfit?
Sure. Yeah, sure you are.
It was the moment he was mentioned to him that he would have to wear something like of his home. He was like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna wear something from the Underdark. I'm gonna wear something from like a simple
Technically, your home
thing
is
that my
TN.
parents would.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Damp Moss, can you roll me a
But
perception
just-
check?
Absolutely.
Am I as well or just him?
You can also roll.
Okay.
There we go. That is 22.
It's not there we are.
What is it?
10.
Okay. You see a... One second. What am I looking for? Why isn't it showing up?
While you do that, the red carpet is going to be a type of wheatgrass, and the blue carpet is going to be... what is it called? There's like a blue grass. I can't remember what its name is, but it's going to be made of that.
Mm-hmm. You see a small bat with red eyes flying through the air, flying overhead and then fly over the podium that has already been set up. And it stops and sits down on the book, crawling over it, before flying away.
Up here,
Yes.
I noticed that, and just out loud, I'm going to check something, and I'm just going to start walking over. And under the concept of a round, that would be okay. I'm just going to go here, and detect magic before I even get close to it.
The bat's not magical,
Okay,
but you can roll me an Arcana check.
definitely will do. That not terrible. No, 18.
This is a terrible omen before a wedding.
Of the bat with red eyes.
Yes. Standing on
And-
the podium. In your culture.
And it's like in my I see. Okay, so in Dark Elf Underdark Black Road culture, that's a bad
No,
thing.
no, in TN, sorry. I'm like,
Okay,
because you're both. So it's hard for me.
Yeah. All right, awesome. In TN culture, that is a bad thing. Okay,
Yes.
and it's just like chilling
Yes.
up there.
He's eating
Okay,
some
well, I mean,
bugs from the air.
He's just minding his own business, and he's a real animal, so I have no need to. As a ritual, which is a single action ritual, I cast Speak with Animals,
Yes.
and just say, "Hello, my small friend.
Hello.
Are you aware of what one of your kind's meaning is when in this situation?"
No. I'm eating some bugs.
Ah, well, here, allow me. And I'll just cast Infestation and, like, lift all of the bugs in the nearby area into easy access reach of him.
Oh,
If you
yes.
wouldn't mind.
Bug moment. He flies over towards.
Bug moment.
I will just, like, start making the bugs move further and further away from the altar to just, like, remove the bat from the situation.
Damp Moss. As you lift your eyes and you see the bat fly away into the distance, once again you are flooded with a vision. As you look over towards the mountains, you see them cast in sunset rather than nighttime. As and Lucian's all over. That one's pretty good. You see cast over the mountains in dusk, and rather than nighttime as it is now, a giant mushroom cloud explosion. You see blood pouring over the ground where the party is to be held. You see something, a wing followed by a flash of another wing, 2 talons, and then the laughing maniacal face of a lion humanoid you've never seen before.
That was, like, directly, I suppose, northward of where the map is situated.
You don't see that is, yes, so that's way in the distance. So there's like a mountain chain way off in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
You're like way in the foreground.
I will just grip the side of my head and kneel slightly. And you know what, actually, I think in this moment, they're not quite within range. I will stand up, and as I start to head back, Gilly, you will see all of that. You'll hear me say, not to alarm you, but brace yourself for what you're about to see. I believe I may have seen something of interest. And I will just, like, show that all to you.
Not only is this is the second time you've had this type of vision. Just FYI.
Mm-hmm. And I will also, to the best of my recall, show all of what I'd seen previously as well. Because by this, but like initially it was like, maybe I'm being fucked with by Lolf. This time it's like, oh shit, this is like actually okay. All right, I'm telling people now. And as I get within range,
So
I will
second.
knock on. Yeah, go for it.
So Gilrock, you play music.
Yeah. Says it like very questioningly, like, is she gonna take my guitar or something? Yeah.
Can you play at the wedding?
Sure. What, just me, or should I find a band?
I have a band hired already, but one of the guitarists has dropped out. I see you carry around a
My
guitar. A lute. Yes.
Yeah. Sure. What kind of music you thinking, just so I can kind of practice?
Oh, ooh. Do you know how to play Jaimar's Sonata and Key A minor? The full version. All 38 minutes. Akarsi says with a smile.
Yeah. We learned that in school.
He smiles at Baeija. This will be great, because then Blaine will have his friend at the wedding, and so will Mina, and then it will be very, very compatible. Baeija kind of has a suspect look on her face as she purses her lips a bit. Akarsi is bouncing on his hooves.
Gilrock just kind of says a bit like, I don't know if Blaine would like that song.
Why?
He's
It's a
not-
religious song. He is the son of the god. Akarsi says.
He's not. You should probably ask him, but the short of it, he is not on the best terms, so to say, with the fact that he's Jaima's son. So I don't know if a reminder for a special day, apart from the fact that he'll probably be here, is something he needs.
Akarsi just kind of looks at you dumbfounded.
What?
How could he be on bad terms with the life giver of the sun?
It's very complicated. You should probably ask him. I'm not really in a position to say.
Torin is back.
Hey, yo, Damp, what's up? Help me.
As I'm walking forward, I just say out loud, all three of you, I apologize for what I'm about to do, so I'd like you all to brace yourselves.
No. I just
Yes.
with that tone, Gilrock's like, oh my god, who is it now?
I'm not entirely sure if it is a person, but, well, I'll just show you all and you can judge for yourselves. Knock knock, and then I just relay both of
wait
the
for an
things that
answer.
I've seen. Nope, does not wait for an answer, has been, like, quick walking
Akarsi
back from what I was
dumbfounded
doing.
says, who's there? Just his mind blasted with the pictures of an explosion at the wedding.
Yeah, before I, like, shunt all of it into their mind, I do, like, as I say knock knock, they feel it of, like, me saying, okay, I'm gonna put something in your head.
Who's there? Akarsi says unironically. And then
That would be me.
Then you just shunt in front of
For him, yes, if that's his response, he just gets shown it. That's too bad for him.
yeah, you show them, but you didn't see that it was the wedding in particular. You saw.
Did you
things.
say? Did you say he saw the ground of the floor of the wedding covered in blood?
Yes, he saw the floor of the dance floor.
Okay. Well, I think that Damp would assume it's the wedding, just based on, like,
Where he got the vision?
context clues.
Yes.
But yeah, that would just be
I
like
just want to be very clear.
that I have no proof.
You did not see any people. That's all I want, except for Lucian, who was maniacally scheming.
All right. Well, yeah.
quick
Regardless,
question,
there we go.
would Leonin be something that would be in Fran, or does Leonins exist there? From
Yes,
my home country.
Leonins do exist there.
Huh. A Leonin? Do you Baeija and Akarsi, have you invited a Leonin?
There will be people from all over the country.
Did you recognize this one?
Torin, what was that horrible vision you just showed us? Baeija kind of.
I apologize. I'd hoped this would be a lot more of a flower and planning related day. That is
Probably
the
do a
second
quick
time. That is a good idea.
Should probably take a quick sweep of everywhere.
But you are aware I showed it to you in almost two halves. The first half happened, I believe yesterday or early today, and the second half occurred approximately 37 seconds ago.
Father is casting forebodance. The demons may be planning something, but they're not going to get through this spell.
He did say that if they haven't already been here.
Yeah, Gilrock raises his hand. It's like, if I remember correctly about that spell, that will stop people from getting in. But the ones that are still here, they'll be damaged if they don't know the password. But otherwise, they'll still be here. He'll know, but they'll be here.
The only way for something like that to happen is if somebody... There are already wards around the castle. That is why they didn't spawn here to begin with. Demogorgon would have brought his troops here. But we can do another sweep. Make sure there are guards posted.
I apologize, since druidic magic is my forte, I'm not sure how these wards work. That would, they themselves are not allowed to appear here in this realm, and it stops any sort of summonings as well?
I'm pretty sure no
A
demons
s-
can show up.
A summoning by a person within the ward would be something that cannot be. Yes,
I see.
I interrupted the ritual proper.
Well, yes, I agree with Gilrock then. One final sweep, perhaps 2 or maybe 3, might be a good idea.
Yes,
By the
we
way-
will redouble the efforts. She
Baeija,
puts a hand on Akarsi's shoulder. Tell your guards to patrol night to dawn. We will let them join in on the celebrations after the.
you should probably see if you have anyone that can see invisibility or shapeshifters, maybe.
Right away. I will. I have to go
You-
plan.
Can your dad see shapeshifters? Maybe he could help.
Sadiq is quite capable of seeing people have transformed themselves, yes. But that doesn't mean there are other things that people. We will make sure to do another sweep of the castle. Hopefully there's nothing to worry about. He kisses Baeija on her forehead. We will be back later, my queen. He begins scampering off.
My lady,
Baeija?
I will endeavour to get this done a little quicker. Don't mind me for a moment.
I'm
just going to burn a 4th level spell slot for Guardian of Nature and just say that I use that and however long it takes to just get the whole thing set up. All the flowers and the benches and each of the 4 rugs that I'm now canonically making with plant matter.
Yeah.
All
Gilrock
of
comes
that's
and
just
plays
gonna be-
guitar to help you out. But first he's going to be like, yes, just as quick. What is her title again?
The MRS, that's her title.
Yeah. Embarrass, it's just a quick question. If I may.
Yes. He seems
we have-
pondersome.
We got these bracelets for Blaine and Mina. Is there like a gift table, or do you want to hold on to them, or
The gifts
What
will be
would you
presented
reckon?
at the reception. When he points over towards, you see a group of tables that have been set up beneath a large tent. None of the food is there yet, but yeah, there's a large bush, multiple plants, as well as barrels of beer.
Yeah. Well, I'll get to helping Damp. Is there anything else apart from music and helping here that I should do?
No one will believe you, so I'm going to tell you. I'm
It
scared.
gets a bit of like, the fuck? Oh.
I'm really worried about what will happen for my daughter's wedding. I
Well,
know she isn't always happy with what I do. I do care about her, and
what
just
kind of has the... Sorry.
this whole situation has been so stressful. Running this city while Xenarch these schemes, multiple demon attacks, I just feel like it's all crashing down right. You say one word to anyone else, I will kill you. Just to be clear.
Gilbert kind of has the face of someone like, why are you saying this to me? We're not friends. But he's like, I understand you're worried. I can say, as someone who has almost died a lot lately and halfway been transformed into a vampire, if you were ever wondering about the teeth in the eye, that was that.
I receive reports from the nurse. I already knew it happened.
Great. I'm sure we'll be fine. I mean, you're plenty powerful. I would assume. I've never seen you in action, but I would assume, being the MRS. Akarsi, I've seen. Sadiq is certainly a powerhouse. it seems quite foolish to launch an attack on such a heavily guarded place with so many powerful individuals. So
It is foolish, but demons are not known for their subtlety.
no, but well, I mean, we're trying to take every precaution. I'm sure. Well, I'm not going to say it's going to go off without a hitch, because trouble seems to be finding us at every step we take, but I'm sure we'll be fine. And yeah, I won't say to anyone you said you were scared, because I quite like being alive. Says with like a little smile.
Good. Stay sharp.
Can I get to work?
He
Yes.
nods.
Goes over to Dan. Yo, Beija's fucking so scared, man. Yo.
I'm sat like cross-legged on the ground. The moss has grown up so that like the lower part of my body seems almost like it's one with the floor. My hair is full of flowers. Like I've grown like a wreath of like almost like I suppose like a set of horns, but out of like a wood sort of thing. And I just like turn to you, and you see all the magic halt slightly, and I'm just like,
Would you like any help? Gives you inspiration.
oh,
You
thank you.
see that his clothing has also melted as the moss has basically absorbed all the nutrients from it. It's almost like 100 years have passed in terms of plant growth.
If,
Well, I mean, this looks great. Just a quick question: are you still on growing all of this right now, or is it like once it's been grown, it's gonna stay there and it's not gonna keep growing?
oh, once I've finished setting it up the way that I'd like it to, it will continue to grow, but only the amount that a plant would grow in a day. It won't make any difference for the actual wedding, no.
Would you, if I give you a little magic now, could you? Because I'm really hungry. Could I just grab a snack?
Oh, if you would like to, okay. What would you like, and I'll make sure to set one up somewhere.
Nah, I would just walk around and grab like a branch and just start munching.
The moment that you take off the branch, it grows back into place.
It comes back. I mean, tastes great. But yeah, so
He eats it wood and all, like a goat.
yeah, like I'm
yeah.
I'm crunching this like a Kit Kat bar right now. So or it's weird eating wood without my normal teeth, but so what do you reckon? You think we're gonna get attacked by demons again?
To be perfectly honest, yes, absolutely.
I mean, I get the demons chomp are like going to kill us and everything, but it just doesn't seem chomp like a good idea with with like sorry I haven't eaten in so many hours. I'm so hungry. But like it seems like we got some powerful people. We have Leiroll, he's pretty strong, and it seems like that Sadiq guy is even stronger. We have us. I feel a bit. I don't know about you. I felt like for some reason I can cast fireball now. Just it summons like a fireball into my hand. I don't know why. Where this came from.
Well, to be fair, I feel like I can cause some issues for people now. Yes. In a similar sense to you gaining that.
You think it's because of Farron? Just
Well-
one day I woke up and I thought my hand was on fire, but it was just this. Like the day after we fought some axes and
If you
everything.
ever wake up and it feels like your hand is on fire, you may want to get that checked, but I think it may be something to do with us killing Xanarthes. You saw the amount of magic that he released, especially when we thought we'd killed him the first time. It only makes sense to me. Well, a plant grows by drawing in the nutrients from around it. Perhaps we have drawn in some extra magic.
Shit, we have Xanarthes in us.
Not in a literal sense, but I suppose in a way, yes?
So what do you reckon Cataract's doing right now, Chomp?
Hmm.
Cataract.
You know what?
Jesus.
It's strange. When he was reborn. It's almost like he didn't legally seem to be the same creature. It was strange.
Yeah, it's like he looked a little different. Weird.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
I should be done with this in maybe the next half an hour or so.
I'll just play some music for you because I'm gonna be honest, my magic doesn't really help with plants. So George just plays music to like, keep Gilbert and like Damps' like concentration and cheer up.
Yeah, you pull
Makes it
out,
look a little
you pull
pretty.
out the bagpipes and you start doing a Highland march.
Oh hell yeah!
I actually have bagpipes equipped, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna use the pan flute.
Thank you. Nothing beats adding concentration. Like,
Should I do the
Bagpipes.
war? Should I do the war gong?
if you whip out a war gong, I'm going to accidentally grow thorns through your foot.
Nah, it's a pan flute that I have around my neck. Just.
All right, while you're playing music and innocently enjoying setting up, we cut over to Lucian. What's he doing?
Again.
Who is watching, like, relatively rapidly this entire thing sort of grow out of the ground.
He gives a fuck. I'm gonna be honest, it's Lucian.
You see Damp Moss and Gilrock setting up the rest of the decorations, having fun, laughing, kind of as you spy through your looking glass.
You see a gold man eating all of the decorations.
First instinct, thinking about making lamb chops.
I knew it.
Yeah. Lucian looks at you specifically, Gilrock, and
Licks his lips.
it's just like, I'm gonna get that good boy.
I know what you referenced. I hate it.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just like, he thinks about if there's anything else that he needs to spy upon, like tactical places where like people can manage to, where we can basically send in the most demons to kill the most people before we have to retreat and such.
You would know that with the wards up, except for the summonings, for the summoning, you're not going to be able to bring demons in. The best you'll get is cultists.
Cultists in that case, I'll change that word, yeah. Where we can send in the cultists as easily as possible. Lucian doesn't regard them as anything more than meat shields, and if they get in his way, he will kill them himself, like getting to worthier targets. Other than that, I think he's just like obsessively playing with one of the bead stacks that is in his hair. Kind of reminds him of when he was younger. He took this bead stack off his brother after having killed him, and for some reason it always seems to be clacking a lot more than the others, and he's just playing with it as a force of habit, thinking about what's to come, feeling the adrenaline in his veins, and this like
brother's beads.
And this like ever-encompassing feeling of bloodlust that he can't seem to shake. And a shiver kind of goes through his body. It can, like, is there a bird sitting right above me?
There is.
Yeah, can I snag that thing and, like, twist its neck?
You can try rip or bird.
Yeah, what do you want me to roll for that?
That would be athletics or acrobatics.
That is a poor bird check, please.
I'll do athletics.
Check.
Oh, I get to reroll those. Okay, 19?
Unfortunately, the bird is in your grasp.
Bite that off.
Please don't. That's gross. Don't say that. Sorry.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't bite the head off. He breaks the neck on the bird to the point where the head half separates from the body and then drinks the blood. Before peeling the bird. Before peeling the bird and then consuming it whole.
Like quick little 5-hour energy.
He gave himself a Capri Sun. Just like consumes the bird. He consumes the bird and it plucks like the most beautiful feather he can find out and like hangs it in one of his long dreadlocks.
Can you drink a whole bird in one mouthful? I can.
Puts a straw through its chest. That's a Capri Sun.
Stop. Enough.
Yeah, he takes the most like beautiful feather out from this plucked bird and like attaches it to a strain in his hair, so he has like a feather hanging from his hair as well now. A bit of, like almost as a taunt, but also as respect to the fact that this thing is what is going to keep him going, because otherwise he'd go mad with bloodlust and start killing something else. That might not happen.
I hate Lucian even more now, Jesus.
Maybe the two little boys sitting out there making flowers.
Yeah.
Do you love the divide of literally one river between two polar opposite vibes?
Yeah.
I'm sat there enjoying some music, building some beautiful flowers.
Symbolism. The map is symbolism. Anyway.
Yeah, I think like he looks at you, Damp Moss, and thinks about the fact that he has to transport a drow woman, and yet there's a drow man sitting doing gods know what.
That ain't a chick.
And he kind of smiles a little bit and says to himself, I think you're going to be a worthy opponent. I'll make sure to claim your skull and make a new weapon out of it.
You know that's Zarron's target. But then again, I assume Lucian doesn't care.
Lucian does not give a shit. He'll kill Zarron and everyone else if they get in the way. And he just looks at Gilrock and again just licks his lips and is like, I'm good. I'm gonna eat you.
Your sending stone starts vibrating.
Mushy mushy.
Mushy mushy. Dobro this.
Lucian starts speaking Japanese.
So you gave to Vaetara, Gilrock?
Fuck! Lamppost? Oh, that's gross. But yeah, I pick up the phone. Who am I talking to?
Hello, Lucian.
Is this Arc Shuttle?
Yeah, well, yes.
Yeah. Mistress. And he bows his head. What can I do for you?
How is my sexy boy doing today?
Just like for a second thinks about if there are any other people around, and then he's just like, fine. I finished spying on the wedding. I have located a location where we can send in the woman. I still don't get what we need this drow for. What can she do that we can't?
Who are you referring to?
Aren't we teleporting a drow woman and using a summoning crystal?
You're using a summoning crystal to bring Akshotl there. The drow...
I thought you said we...
He's after the drow. He's talking about...
Got it. Yeah. Never mind. I've located a suitable location for where we can transport you in.
Good.
You're gonna be about 130 feet from the venue itself. Shouldn't be a problem to see you move through that.
You have anyone on the inside who is tampering with Blaine's food yet?
I tried, but it doesn't really seem to me as if he consumes a whole lot. The man buys food sporadically and at random shops in the city. He doesn't have a set schedule on his eating habits.
His sister and their husbands should have brought some blood with them. Perhaps we can taint it with some poison, dilute his godly powers.
I suppose that might be possible. What about that weird woman?
Which one?
Does Lucian and Akshal not know about Thazagwa?
Oh, okay, yeah, they know about her. She meant which one because there's multiple things going on. I wasn't sure.
There's multiple weird women.
Yes.
Yeah, the one that was brought in the other day by some of the other demon lords. What are we using her for?
To get at him when we... she's not here yet. This is to demoralize him. To take his what is supposed to be one of his more happy days and sour it. We're gonna get him back on our side. And then he'll want to crush Uncle underneath his feet.
Blaine. After we're done with him, I'll rip his wings off and eat his head.
If you can. He's still pretty powerful.
I'll break him just as well as I've broken every other opponent I've come across.
Oh, sweetie, you haven't even tried to match me. Every time we fight, you still lose.
That might be true, mistress, but I have not yet ascended in power in that way. I'm talking every mortal fight I've been in. Or is that not why I'm your favorite champion? Is that I continue?
You're my favorite champion because you do good work. And you keep up the good work. Perhaps there will be more duels in your future.
Yeah, Lucian is like actually salivating at the thought of fighting Archshuttle. Like actually, he's like, understood, mistress. Do you need anything else required from me? Otherwise, I will pack my things together and get ready for the big event.
You need to try to get into the kitchen, slip the poison in. We need to figure out a way to cage Jaimar's power, and Nyphero doesn't even know about any of this. Keep it. That way when the betrayal sets in, it's all the more delicious.
I think there's a little bit of disapproval in Lucian's eyes as he looks at her and says, I shall do this to further the goal of more bloodshed in the long run, but quickly. I said quickly instead of what I was supposed to say. Yeah.
Looks like
lying.
In the game.
Yeah.
Lying and deceit. That is not who we are. We meet our enemies in open combat, strength to strength.
But there is
This
terror,
feels...
Lucian, in asymmetry. And this is also about terror. You will be able to kill many. You have the teleportation crystal.
Yes.
If it looks
right.
like Bahir is able to best you, you need to use it. Can't lose my best soldier. At least not yet.
Understood. If I'm to sneak the poison into the blood or whatever it is that needs to be poisoned, am I allowed to kill anyone on my way in there and going out?
Make it discreet. I don't care what
Understood.
you do. The more blood, the better, but also, we need to keep this a secret. Kisses. Jeep closes the phone line.
Are you sat up on the branch or on the ground?
I'm like sitting up in like a bush. Not on a bush,
You're on a tree. This whole thing is a giant tree. Like you can't
exactly.
even see the top.
I'm like sitting like in covered between like a lot of branches and like foliage. I can't speak English.
Were your eyes closed for this conversation?
No.
Okay. Well, then you would have noticed, not that I'm trying to, but just very gently, the tree was starting to like, kind of like a small branch was starting to hook over your foot, that kind of thing, just as it's all within range of where I'm adding rose bushes to.
I think Lucian looks at you and like again nods to himself and thinks, worthy target indeed. And then like sits back and like covers himself further in the tree as he waits for what is to occur.
8. That is where we're going to take our first break. And we will be
Okay.
back at 8:40, 8:40
Yeah.
or 8:38, depending on how soon we get back, but we'll see you in a couple minutes. And we have returned to the situations. Damp Moss and Gilrock. You are walking back into the main courtyard of the palace from doing your duties. Are you saying anything to one another?
I think we'd just be discussing like how it's been set up, and then when we get closer to everyone, because we were told to keep it all a secret, we just get a little quieter. Do we notice that people are all gathering?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Then in which case, I don't know. Yeah, that's just head up, start grouping up with everyone else.
Can't really say anything.
Yeah.
Just gotta pull up.
Horns begin blaring out from the rafters, as clearly something very important is happening.
I speed up a little bit so something important is happening.
Yeah, I follow.
Oh shit.
Almavaline roars and lets out a loud bellow. Ito Amata Iso Sultana! And shoots lightning out into the air. His son shoots
What the fuck is going on?
shards of crystal as the horns begin blaring loudly. Blaine, what are you doing?
You get a message from Gilrock saying, "What the fuck is going on?"
Are you sending that message to me?
Message, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Just like genuine confusion. I think Blaine stands up and looks around.
Mina, what the fuck is going on?
You don't know? It's
No?
the Sultan is coming. The
the
here is
big guy?
almost here.
Oh shit! Isn't it that guy over there?
Well, he hasn't landed yet.
Yeah. Just a little joke.
You see Baeija fall to her knees, as well
I do
as
the same.
Akarsi and all of her family members. As
Does Sandeep as well?
yes, Sadiq would.
Okay, I was wondering because if he was.
I don't know what
if
if. But, I mean, that's up to Sadiq. It's up to you.
How well would you say Sadiq and the Sultan know each other?
Sadiq is much older than the Sultan. The Sultan's only 32. Sadiq has seen 3 sultans in his life, but
I'd say Sadiq then bows his head, but not like full onto the knees.
You see water begin to drip onto the ground as large draconic-like wings appear in the sky above. As slowly a figure descends. A man with a large turban and draconic legs with wings. On his shoulder, a small draconic child sits, kind of howling a bit as it very timorously stares at the group and then looks over to Damp Moss and wags its tail with a smile. Greetings, Baeija says with a shimmer as the light of the moons catch his watery exterior.
There's out towards everyone.
Yes.
And Sadiq just says, "Hello, Your Majesty, and welcome.
Yes.
Hope you've had safe travels."
Baeija nods. He adjusts his shirt a bit, pulling it up over his chest, where all along the shoulders you can see the remnants of what appears to be scars from a whip as he smiles. Greetings, it is a pleasure to actually be able to see everyone. It is a pleasure to see my Emir, Sadiq. He bows his head. As well as my
Nods his
Empress,
head.
Baeija, and my newest Emir, Mr. Kanawe.
I don't actually see myself on the map, but
Yeah, no, you are there. You're
You
next to
need Mina.
Mina. Yeah.
Right below her, in the middle to the right.
what?
Yeah,
Have I not
you're
been
right
changed
there.
over to the same map? I'm not seeing myself
Try
right now.
reloading the page.
That might be what's causing it. Yeah,
I
I was
was
a little
gonna say
confused.
you literally are there. I know that.
I can't see myself. It's
You're
fucking
right.
weird.
Reload the page.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Calm down.
You're next to Ty and Mina, and here's Bahir's face so that you two can see what he looks like. The man is a handsome visage with clawed fingers, appearance in resembling a half dragonborn, half genasi. His beard, which clings to the side of his face beneath his aquiline Roman nose, is completely composed of water. Beneath his turban, you see two pointed horns that emerge outwards, as well as bright red eyes. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting here?
Like, bows head up.
Also bows.
Gilrock flare hands. It's nice to meet you. Like, wondering if that's too casual.
And Damp Moss, it is an honor, my liege.
It is a pleasure to meet you both.
Gilrock takes his hand out and then pulls it back, like, wait, that's probably wrong.
No, he extends out his hand as well with a smile, nodding for you to take it.
Goes back.
It is rare to see a centaur, not a centaur, a satyr in this part of the world.
Excuse me?
Sorry, that
What
was my
the
bad.
Gilrock brings it down unless he cancels Bahir right now.
But,
It's blatant racism. Okay.
Yeah, that would work really well in this universe. Anyway, but Bahir kind of nods his head.
Satyr.
So it is a pleasure to see one here. I will have to know more about you soon. Hello? I assume you are Tianese. Yes?
yes, indeed, by birth.
Eyebrow raised.
I
that's
just
a sussy sentence. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I glance up from the bow. It's somewhat complicated, but indeed, that is my home.
Well, good. Why is everyone so glum? There should be celebrations. We are about to witness a wedding of the daughter of one of our most important emirs to one of our new cross-cultural connections. He who inspired our recent legislation on vampires. Everyone give him an applause.
I raucously join the applause and gently knock on the Emir's mind, clearly holding eye contact and like showing that it's me.
Onto Bahir or to Blaine, because he is referencing Blaine right now.
On the Bahir.
Oh, Bahir, okay. Bahir kind of looks at you. Yes.
My lord, there is information that I have. I believe it to be some sort of prophecy or vision. It perhaps would be welcome under your purview.
It needs to be shared with everyone. I have trust that needs to be have stake recently, Tony.
Understood. I shall bring it up in a moment then. Thank you.
Is he saying this out loud, or is this in
In his head.
That was in
his head?
that was in the head. Bahir would never
Yeah.
say that out loud.
Got it.
Just met this man. You know what? I got some deep regrets, kid.
Well, I mean, it's better than me telling him.
Hey,
straight
he's
away, like-
trauma dumping. That's okay.
Yeah. It's just.
Everyone
just,
trauma
it would
dumps
be so
to Damp
It would
Moss.
be so funny if Dan
Yeah,
was
it's
just like,
because I'm clearly someone that understands.
Yeah.
Dan, It would have been so funny if you were just like, bro, I don't know you.
Everyone in here is within range, so whenever this is done, I will assume that he's going to pass the baton to me of some sense. So I
Yes.
just wait.
I see the lovely couple is gathered here. I have brought you a gift.
I look at Bahir, like with a bit of a confused look, and what is it?
1 second. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I wanna quickly give a shout out to IDK, whatever. Sorry, your name is
Wow.
until now. Anyway, but I tried.
What a shout out. Oh, thank you to whatever.
I literally tried. It's hard to say.
Just pulling your leg.
He says, I have brought you and your wife a gift of spices. He, with a flourish, throws a bouquet of roses into the air, and then smiles as they explode. And then you see a bag of saffron appear behind him. That's at least 100 pounds of saffron. And then he also says, but that is not all I have brought you. Mina, my dear, would you close your eyes? She smiles and closes her eyes enthusiastically. Baeija places 2 silver bracelets emblazoned with hibiscus flowers in your hands, and then winks at you.
Just like, okay. And just like, I very gently attach one to one of her wrists and put the other one around my own.
He motions for you to put both of them on her. With his
Bruh. The fuck? Okay, yeah.
Chris notices that one of them, that it's kind of tight for his own wrist.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, yo, you made this whack as fuck, and I put the other.
You fucked up the size.
Fucked up the measurements. Yeah, nah, I put the other one on him. Also, why the fuck would he not indicate that from the very get-go? Like, I'm not a mind reader.
You kind of is, though.
I'm not a mind reader.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter. He's being nice. I don't know why you're obsessing over he did something a bit stupid.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I put both of them on her.
All right, Mina, you can see now. He looks down. Thank you, my liege. What do they do? Well, why don't you test out your powers, and you can find out.
They're a bomb.
Shut up.
Some solutions plan all along.
It's gonna explode everyone right here. Yeah.
Campaign's over, guys. Sorry, we're moving to Pathfinder.
The vision was wrong. Bombs now.
Die, you fuckers.
Anyway.
Explodes everyone.
Mina begins growing plants, but as you watch, you see the bracelets begin moving as the hibiscus move like gears along the sides, each intricately formed from crystal. As they move and begin to grow, as real flowers pop out of them and slowly envelop her wrists, becoming larger until it forms something like an armor over her body, in addition to the clothes she wears made out of plants. Wow, this is very useful, sir.
Got drip.
As I was hoping. Master Kanale,
Yes.
I cannot express my appreciation to you for helping me see the error of my ways earlier, a few months ago. You brought me back into the way of your father and Sultana. For that I will be eternally grateful. Which is why I am going to offer this to you as a gift. He hands you a crystal.
I gently take it and look at it.
This crystal is a fragment of a soul gem I retrieved when I was killing demons on a hunt. It is able to power 12 colossi at once.
Oh. Or one bigger one.
Indeed, it could be for one bigger one, yes.
I know what I intend on building in that case.
He gives you a
Very well.
smile.
I appreciate this. It is something that will be put to good use.
Excellent. There are more things that will be arriving, mostly more spices from the south. I want to make sure that your new city is properly stocked and that you and your wife will have a beautiful home when you can return to it. I see you have accrued quite the menagerie of people. He looks over at this group.
Menagerie is definitely the right word for it. Some people are more interesting than their counterparts, but they're all equally of help to me.
He nods. Are you humming in character?
No, sorry, I was just humming.
Okay.
My bad.
That's not. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just need to know.
Yeah,
Damp
no, I'm not
Moss,
humming.
Mm-hmm.
you would recognize this man from when you were younger, because he had just ascended the throne as a child when you had been abducted. Your parents had a picture of him that everyone has in their home, in their tavern, quite prominently.
Okay.
Does anyone say or do anything? As Ty kind of looks at him and says, "So, have the lashes wound healed yet, or do they still hurt?"
You know what, honestly, I think I kind of look at this situation and just go, maybe he'll learn this time, and just do nothing.
Get reassured, like, bro, we can't babysit this motherfucker all the time.
Yeah, right now, he's said this already, I think he's kind of like, all we can do is do that thing where we're like, well, I mean, he doesn't mean that, I mean, and it's like, no, that'll be messy, we're just going to let him...
thinking, should I gift of gab? But he's like, you know what?
Ty, my friend. Never change. He hugs him. And yes, I am healing.
Blaine's eyes literally roll into the back of his head with how hard he's rolling his eyes almost. He's like, Jesus Christ.
Blaine is doing the exorcist right now.
Well, basically, he's like pulling an exorcist out of frustration. He's just like...
At Ty or Baeija?
Yeah, Ty.
Okay.
It's like, for fuck's sake, you...
Dusk?
Yes.
Just a question. Because I was just looking at it while we were on break. Could Sadiq, like, in theory... says he has meta magic and can do extended, which can extend the duration to 24 hours.
Oh.
Could he have a permanent zone of truth around him?
If he wanted to, but I mean, no.
Yeah,
if he is asleep, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, but I mean, like, when he wakes up, he casts Zone of Truth on him, uses extended spell, so it's the entire day. So for the entire day, especially for like a situation like this, in a 15-foot cube around him, people have to tell the truth because he's like at a wedding and he wants to make sure of everything. So could that be? Is that cool?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So now everyone knows that if you're within 15 feet of Sadiq, you need to make a charisma save of 25. Or tell
Only
the truth.
if you're lying.
Yeah, tell the truth or make a charisma save of 25. Or you have to.
How big is that radius?
15 foot.
Okay.
I can make a little. Let me see here. 15 foot. Shape circle. Where is it? Did I not manage to make it?
I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, roughly. I'll just remember.
Well, everyone,
It's about to be here.
Huh?
The circle around. It's just what I'm saying. It's.
Oh, I'm like,
about to
Baeija
be
didn't
here.
lie about anything.
No. I'm just saying how far it is because Joe asked. Don't mind me. Sorry.
You're fine. Well, Is there a party happening? There should be one. Elbows.
Is
Yeah,
in
we were.
reference to...
Is he asking me or who is he
Yes.
asking?
He's asking
Yeah.
everyone, but he elbows you specifically. Gently.
The party will be starting soon. We are just waiting for the last few guests to trickle in through the gate.
Well, the wedding is tomorrow, yes? Seems awfully
Mm.
late to be having bachelor's party this time of night.
I am basically a half nocturnal anyway. Doesn't really bother me, but we'll see if the people that are bringing me out can keep up.
Well,
Oh,
I
I
function better in the dark.
I almost forgot. Taryn! Sorry, 1 second. He looks to you politely, Damp Moss.
I just give a smile.
Taryn, I didn't even see you over there. How are you doing? Oh, I'm glad finally someone recognized my importance. Feels like I've been ignored practically all day. Takes a puff off of his cigarette as Octavia just puts a hand over her face.
Can I,
Yes,
can I subtle cast a spell, please?
you may. What is it?
I am going to, would I really do that? I just using subtle spells and no one can see that it's me doing it. He just hears, using prestidigitation, he just hears whispered in his ear, "Get over yourself." And it doesn't sound like any of us it doesn't sound like anyone he knows here.
You add on, it's your conscience.
Your conscience is telling you to fucking get over yourself.
He kind of looks around, confused, and then shakes his head. Yeah, sir, it is good to finally see you in person as well. He does a bow with a flourish. Sorry, that was odd. But no worries, we'll be sure to do something for my new brother-in-law. I am quite happy to bring him and my sister to the fanciest place I can find. Sal is coming tomorrow. I'm looking forward to all of us being reunited. He kisses Octavia's forehead. Wonderful. Okay, I thought that was a message. Gilrock Flare Hands has connected to the server.
Heck yeah.
So,
So, yeah, he'll kind of turn to you, Blaine, and say, well, whenever you decide you are ready, I will be ready, as I am here.
Makes sense.
yeah, I'm like,
Thanks,
Yeah.
Captain Obvious.
you're welcome, kids.
And
My guy.
my Almavaline's child can stay with him. He smiles and gently takes the small blue dragon off of his shoulder, places it next to Almavaline. The size difference is basically immense. The small dragon is the size of the iguana, whereas Almavaline is practically the size of a whale.
Be thick. I think I just look at the people that are supposed to be bringing me out, and I just shrug and say, "Well,
You ready?
I'm ready to go now."
Okay, so we're going now. Cool.
Wonderful.
Quick tidbit though. We just gotta
Mhm.
tell you. Damp here got a little vision of an explosion of someplace that looked like your wedding. We figured we should tell you, just so you know. It might not
Yes.
be anything, but just so you know, we've
Actually, here, I'll just show you. Just fucking blast it into your hand.
it's mind blasted.
Blaine falls over and starts twitching as sport comes out of his mouth.
Oh shit, I did it a little bit too fast. Ah, fuck.
Yeah. What do I see?
You see
Explosion
Yeah,
bloody.
explosion, blood, Lucian's face, but we don't know his name. You see the stuff that I saw previously as well that I definitely haven't forgotten. Yeah.
Just after seeing all that, I think I just like shake my head for a second. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You ready to get fucked up?
Sure.
It's time for a lovely fun party.
Tomorrow's your wedding. Something may happen. You might as well have like one day out the day before, right?
True that.
Like Icarus, fly high or nothing.
Yeah. Not a good comparison.
Hey,
Well, don't worry, those wings definitely aren't wax. Mm.
Yo.
What the fuck?
What the
Certified
Yes,
what?
sorry. Let's go.
Ty, come.
What? Yes. What's up, Tysa?
Bachelor party. We're going out.
Oh yes. Who else is coming? Baron, Babur.
No. Before Ty screams that out, I'd be like, we can send him a message. Just because it seems like there's a lot of official business happening. They can meet us at where we're going, because first we gotta get, ready.
Oh yes. Back to the room then. We hear kind of dusts off his shirt and then says, "I'll meet you at the gate."
Gilrock messages Blaine, is Baeija coming along? Are we bringing the Sultan?
Seems like he's like I say this in your heads. I'm just like it seems like he's invited himself along.
Absolutely, yes.
Moss starts to
Like-
sweat slightly and
Gilrock is
knocks
like,
on Paisha's mind.
Gilrock is like, I don't know if this. We might have to swap some plans.
Are you guys taking me to like the underground, the undercity, or something? Like where are we going?
We glance at each other and you just hear, well, not anymore.
We had a lot of stuff planned out. I don't know how legal all of it is. We didn't exactly check.
I want to go get fucked up and be on drugs.
Yeah,
Come on, let's go.
yeah, but we can't bring the fucking Sultan to some sort of
I
downtown
turn
alley.
and out loud say, what is your opinion on drugs? And perhaps slightly less than savory activities? And I just give a big smile. Well, nothing that results in death or any of the such, just simply things that
Just in
would
general.
be quite entertaining.
No, just in general. Like, what's your opinion on drugs?
I
and
hate
such?
drugs. They are a scourge on my kingdom.
Well,
Don't worry, luckily we didn't have anything like that planned,
No,
so that's perfect.
but shouldn't you? I think there was something about that Sadiq said that he had to talk to you about in Baeija because we saw a threat coming in, and they were probably wondering if you could probably help with security or something. We can send you on the sending stone just where we're gonna meet up later, and then you could just come in after potentially helping out here. I don't know.
But I wanted to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, but like you can join us later. Just see if you needed it, because you're an important man. You have you can probably help with.
While Gilrock is doing this, I'm just trying to reach out to Paisha.
Yeah,
Just for whenever.
she says, "Hello."
Hello, my lady. I was wondering who you would like me to show what I showed you previously.
I mean, the captain of the guard and Hakim. So you just, hey, please don't alarm my family.
Of course. Then I suppose, well, as long as you know and Hakim and the captain of the guard know, then all shall be fine. Shall I leave that to you to relay, or do you require me to give more detail?
I like do it. Please, if you don't.
Of course. Then I shall do exactly that.
Gilrock is messaging Damp at the same time. How do we uninvite the fucking Sultan?
You hear back. Good fucking luck. That's how. I'm not entirely sure. I think he might, perhaps, have total and utter control over this situation. So, I think it might just be a suck it and see.
I'm gonna message both Sadiq and Akarsi like, hey, we're going to this bachelor party. I don't know how many, not going into detail, just I don't know how much entertaining and fun it can be bringing the most important man in the nation. If you get me, like you all remember your bachelor parties where you get crazy, you get stupid drunk and everything. I don't know if an emir's best position is to do that with the Sultan, and I know how many places will be that fun with the Sultan there.
Akarsi
Could you help,
gives you a
please?
wink. I'll handle it. I'll handle it.
Okay, thank you. Sadiq just gives like a little chuckle.
Akarsi will walk over to Baeija. Baeija, I have need of you. We need your help in ensuring the city's planning is adjusted after we've destroyed the Tenai's cult. We need religious advisement. Oh, you're asking me for religious advisement, even? Oh, well. I'm flattered. Of course I'd be happy to help. How long do you think it will take? We'll have to see, won't we? But I don't want to miss out on the party. There will be partying tomorrow.
We'll probably keep partying when we come back as well.
Blaine, you won't be insulted if I'm not able to go, will you? Baeija turns towards you.
Gil behind Baeija is doing like the.
We're both doing puppy dog eyes. Like you need to say no.
You've seen the dictator, right? The fucking throat thing he does, like.
Yeah. I will not take offense, Baeija. Go on, and I will see you tomorrow at the wedding.
All right, I appreciate your generosity. So, Akarsi, they begin walking off together.
In Gilrock and Blaine's heads. Yeah. Well, the plan is back on.
Okay, so Gilrock gets Ty. Is everyone in the room right now?
We are a lot of people in here all of a sudden. Jesus.
I don't know why Beija's there, but she followed in, I guess, for some reason.
Okay. Well, Gilrock gets Ty, Blaine, and Damp. We go into Mina and Blaine's room, and I just say...
No Gerald? No Farron? No...
I've already said that they're coming later. Sorry, but Farron's a little nerd. He won't be able to do all the
Farron is actually mid. I won't allow him to come to my stag do. Like, no.
The me and Flix, me and Jai were like, yeah,
fuck
this
you,
could be
Blaine.
fun to say what you were gonna do. They gotta join later when it's slightly less illegal. So
yeah, just a little bit less illegal, and then
yeah.
that's
So
fine.
we go into the room, and then I say, put on clothes that you have no problem getting maybe destroyed or very, very dirty.
I just look down at like the plant matter that I'm wearing, and I just look up. I think I'll be fine.
Can I take off my
I
shirt?
have this. Sure, if you feel like it. I just like
Whoa!
He change into like a little coat.
I think Blaine switches to a very like revealing toga that shows off one side of his chest and like a part of his ribs as well. As well as his arms are bare, and he wears like a it's werewolves that are afraid of silver, not vampires. So
no, actually,
he puts
both are traditionally, but that's
yada yada. Yeah, put on I put on a silver necklace and some rings on my fingers. Basically, I look like a dripped out like fucking Greek senator from the from like ancient Greece, basically.
Gilrock looks like a Italian New Yorker guy, so just big open shirt, a lot of chest hair. Chain.
That's awful. I'll walk in here.
So yeah, straight up. So Gilrock goes to Ty and Blaine and says, "Okay, so I don't really want to have a conversation again of like how we're gonna go and we're gonna meet him later. So I have a plan. You just have to trust me right now, okay?"
We gonna planeswalk?
I'm not gonna do that because that's way too hard. It's just for me being able to just get us out of here, y'all need to become real small real quick. So I'm just gonna pull him off, both of you, into a rock, get you outside, and then pop you back up.
Well, you also have to remember I can just become an incredibly small creature.
What about me? Ty says, pointing at
Yeah,
himself.
so I'm saying I need to pull him off 2 people. Or 1, since Damp can become tiny. And okay, so Ty, do you mind becoming a pebble for like a minute?
Does this affect my insurance with Blacketh?
What do you mean?
Do Ty. That's actually a separate bylaw. It doesn't quite count on normal polymorph. That would be a true polymorph, in which case it would invalidate sections 12 through 8.
You're gonna come back. It's just like a second. It's just to get out quick. So we just get out and start the fun.
What about Farron?
It's gonna come later. We're gonna text them. But I don't want to talk to Farron, Gerald, Babur, Blaine's sister, Mina. Like we have
Blaine's
a limited
sister
time.
Mina
We're
can't
gonna
come
fuck
because then
around.
we can't have stripper.
We're not gonna have strippers. We're not gonna have strippers. Don't worry.
What the fuck? Why not?
Why we're going somewhere before we go to...
Blaine messages you. Escorts. Classier.
That's worse.
Let's see.
Nah, classier.
Oh, that's cursed. That's so cursed.
And then Yo just goes, you just have to trust me, okay? Can you just do that for right now? It's going to be good. No problem with Blacketh. Nothing. It's a second and we're out. And we're going to text them later, okay?
Okay.
We're on a time schedule here, so you need...
Gianthal, just want to make sure he's covering my base.
What about him? Didn't he know you're going out? I'll promise I'll stand in front of you so no men will ever flirt with you throughout all of this, okay? We'll routinely send a picture of you to Gianthal on the sending stone. It's fine. I turn him into a rock.
Yep.
Let me take a melatonin gummy real quick and I'll turn into a brick on my own.
I turn him into pebble. I go, Damp, your turn. Get in my pocket. Get in my bag of holding.
One moment. I pick up both the rocks and then...
No, I just turned Ty because I'm going to teleport with Blaine.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah,
Since
I go and pick up
small.
Ty the rock, and I'm going to just turn into, like, a... almost identical to Fuzzball, but if Fuzzball was an actual spider.
I put my, hand down.
Fuzzball is a spider. He's a jumping
No,
spider.
he's a jumping spider made of moss. I'm just going to be a jumping spider.
Okay.
Yeah, so I put my hand down, put you in my bag of holding, and then I say, okay, Blaine, let's get the fuck out of here. Dimension door. Down to the bottom. Go to the outside, I guess.
You dimension door out. I don't know where y'all are going. You need to give me
Just
more
to the gate, like.
Okay, yeah, you managed to get out to the gate. That's not really a problem.
Okay, and then
However, there are quadrupled guard patrols, so you do see some male tieflings.
Yeah, but they know we're going out.
Yeah, they do.
I'll say just before we dipped out, I sent a quick ping to everyone in the room that's going to be meeting us later, giving like a time and location.
Do you send it to Terran?
No.
There we go. No, I do not.
Absolutely the fuck
I've discussed whoever's on this roster with Blaine and Gilrock before I do, but then I just ping.
If Terran shows up while I have alcohol in my blood, I'm good. Like Blaine is gonna commit a homicide. Like actually.
Okay, so no Farron. We get out. I get
not Terran and Farron are two different people. I know they're spelled similar.
Terran and Farron.
Yeah, but I get fucking Damp out of my pocket. I turn Ty back into human, and I say, "Let's go."
Oh yeah,
and what we need from you, we need
bare chested against the wind.
Now.
Ty puffs out his chest.
Okay, so what we need from you now, Dusk, we need a map of a bar, and we need 3 tiefling females.
This is so stupid.
Oh my god! Wait, you're actually gonna go through with the whole stripper part? What the fuck?
Bro,
it's part of the plan.
It's a straight up part of a bachelor party.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is part of a bachelor party.
Yeah,
I'm not. That one's not surprising. It's the other part that's stupid.
that we
But
left without the others.
I think it's more the escort party he's referring to.
Yes, that one's stupid.
That was a joke. It was a joke, but it just to Ty, because Ty isn't that good with social stuff. Being like, no, it's not prostitute. It's escorts. Are totally different.
Strippers
I
and
imagine you probably
prostitutes are
know.
also different.
I know, no.
Oh.
Exotic dances. Then
That one, that is a fair term.
we
You
hired
put the
exotic
dancer.
dancers. It's legal. They just do extra stuff on the side.
Jesus Christ, shut up,
I'm
Casper.
kidding.
EOS, I
Blaine's
apologize on behalf of Casper.
It's all golden hand, none on credit.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna kill myself.
No, don't worry. We'll have killed you before that happens.
Yeah. Alright, we're magic miking this evening. Here we go.
If I can
You'll-
find a
you'll-
good bar map.
Chris, you were down with this when we talk about it on.
Oh yeah, I know. I just didn't think you guys would actually go through with it because I thought it was the stupid joke we were talking about.
Okay, we'll just not have the bitches then. It is that big a problem. We want.
Hey, well, calm down now. It's not what I said.
It's like, damn, guys, I thought this was a joke. I didn't think we were going to be. I mean, we can rewrite. No, it's fine.
You've already done it.
I accept this very good joke. This is something I accept.
You have decided it so it has to be this way. It's the way it is.
Yeah.
Are you going
guys have
back
made
to the
this
Treetops Tavern, or do you want to go to a different bar?
Just a bar.
Yeah,
Just
Treetops
like,
works.
put it somewhere where it's like probably like
A little bit more
illegal.
dive-bar-y. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more illegal. We can score some drugs.
I mean,
And I can
George
possibly
has
sell some.
every- Yeah,
Well, like, I have like 5 pounds of cocaine leaves in my bag.
like I have a bunch of shit, and also Damp with his poisonous kit, he can just make some drugs that we can
Listen,
Heisenberg this
I don't
shit.
only have a poisonous kit. I also have a herbalism kit. I can make anything,
We can straight up become Heisenberg right now.
and I can grow all of our stock.
On
Gilrock,
himself.
we need to cook.
Y'all are
Blaine,
back at the
Why are you
Treetops.
blue?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we get in. We already. Oh, the chick I charmed is still here. That's awkward.
Oh no.
Still here. Oh my god, yeah.
But anyways, we need the 3 things I said, and let's just act out like we've already like ordered a table and all that shit.
No, it's
like,
more
we
funny
already
because
talked
I'm literally the Emir. I can just walk in and be like, give us a fucking table.
You're not yeah, but we ordered one because we're classy like that. So
Yeah,
got-
we've had this planned for like definitely did not like a day. We've had it planned for way longer for sure.
Okay, so we come in, and if he mistakes me for that lettuce Delphi motherfucker, I'm gonna be like, no, that's not me. Yeah, is this?
Hey, aren't you the
yeah.
chain smokers?
No. I get told I look like him all the time because they would just recognize me. Other than Ty. Ty looks the exact same. Shit.
Yeah,
He's shirtless though.
Yeah, we have the drummer. We only have the drummer, but all the rest of us no.
Hi. Can I have
Hopefully
your
his
autograph?
diamond cut abs are nice and distracting.
There you go.
We're here for the table that we had for Canales
Yes, the
party.
table is in the back. That's your table.
All right, great.
We've already set out dishes for you. You
Okay,
have
yeah.
oranges.
As I walked past, I was like, "You have all the teenies fire wine, right? All the 5 bottles."
I've slipped, as per the request, Elides. I've slipped 3 tabs of mushroom-based powder and make it extra potent. feelings at you.
Great. Fantastic.
We are going to be turned into actual bricks by the end of this evening. Like,
Yep.
Okay, so
Thank God the attack's definitely not happening today.
yeah.
Tomorrow,
Okay,
I mean.
so
I'm gonna just crawl under the table and then sit.
As we get there, there's already cups ready, and I say, "Okay, first one for tonight, boys. Bombs up."
Let's go! Ty shouts. as he
Hell
drinks.
yes. I
And
will.
then-
also-
and
I'd like to
and
put
I-
out, I'd
I
like to
look
put out a
like-
toast. I'd actually like to put out a toast, and I
Alright.
stand up and
Yeah.
I say, All right. This is an old drinking saying we had back in Kalia. Here's to love. Here's to honor. I can't say the rest of this joke because of Twitch's terms of service, and we clink our drinks.
Cheers.
That's a weird toast.
What's a Twitch? Yeah.
When we
I don't know. I think it's some sort of rabbit. I said.
I'm from.
Yo, Ty
It's so
is.
meta. This shit is so meta.
It's too meta.
We have this song, Blaine, actually from my home country. It goes about like this: we like to drink with Blaine, 'cause Blaine- and when we drink with Blaine, he drinks it down it.
Yeah.
You go first. You drink first, Blaney boy.
Yeah, I just start chucking.
Roll me a con save.
That's got to be a disadvantage. Come
It
on.
is a disadvantage.
A con save, you say?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Either a 19 or a 15.
19 makes it. Oh wait,
What about
50
15?
disadvantage, so 15 does not.
Oh,
Well, you start
Bruh.
getting basic hallucinations. The chair feels like plush velvet despite being literal wood.
Wait, sorry, what did you say about the wood?
It feels plush velvet instead of being literal wood.
Because it's literally made out of wood. I don't know what. Blaine, please.
it's very soft.
Ah, I see. I'm just like, wow. Holy shit. You got
Alright.
nice fucking chairs.
Yeah,
Let's
I got
go.
it. We got it. And then we like to do damn, just damn this army.
Likewise it is. And I chug mine. Okay,
Triple
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage roll.
I see it. I see Chris.
Oh no. Oh no, that's a 5.
Oh my god.
Alright, Damp Moss. Rather than experiencing a normal hallucination, you once again feel in touch with your psychic aura as you are able to reach out into reality and you physically feel time frame by frame slipping by as you feel drawn out. Next to you stands a tall woman with blue skin. Her hands and the bottoms of her feet are metal. In her hand, she carries an hourglass on a long staff. She looks over to you. Recognize me, child?
I don't quite believe I do. Does it ring any bells?
Yes. It's most likely the goddess of time, Hyperia.
I like full lean back in my chair and like lean down slightly. Just hand to jaw.
To everyone else, you look like you're drooling right now. Like you
Yeah,
look
yeah.
zoned out.
It's
Oh,
just
shit.
like mimicking the same motions. I'm lean back staring into space.
Just Georg's like, oh shit. I thought he might be able to handle the dose with his poisonous kid.
You wouldn't happen to be the goddess of time, would you?
I would. I see you have my nephew-in-law with you.
Oh, Blaine, of course it is his special day.
Yes, but you need something.
Yes?
You seem to be our best bet for defeating the... I hope you are. Which is why I'm going to give you a small hint. You need to access your mind more. Meditate on yourself. They're more powerful than you.
I see. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the extra information. I shall do so right away. And I will begin to meditate right now.
We just see him sit down in a meditative position.
You see me just like I pull my legs from the floor, sit cross-legged on the chair,
I
just
chuck
gently
him
lay
bread
my
and
hands in my
everything.
lap and full zone out. The bread
Saliva
hits me in the
dripping down his
face.
cheek because
Yeah.
it's
I
in
chuck a
slow-mo.
loaf of bread out of you.
It hits me and bounces off onto the table, and it doesn't seem like I notice.
Wow,
Jim.
he's really out of it, Ty says.
I send a message and say, yo.
To me,
You
Yeah.
don't get it.
nothing happens.
Be zoning out on the fucking thing. Yo, Damp, give me a wisdom save. 22.
Okay. Wisdom save 22. I can make this. I didn't. 13.
Okay, you're doing this amount of psychic damage as I cast Vicious Mockery and I say, oh, max damage as well.
Bruh.
I say, yo, dipshit.
That you would notice. It interrupts your meditation as you are flung back from being outside of time back into your body.
Just suddenly, like, shunted into the chair with a spike of ow. Just, ouch! Ow!
I get you not used to this, but you can't go meditating in the middle of the bachelor party.
Gil, I met a goddess. Did you really have to do that right then?
We always meet a goddess. Come on, you can set it up for a day.
That doesn't mean it isn't interesting every time.
Yeah, I know.
Gilrock,
Yeah.
you take 4 points of psychic damage when you say that out loud.
Ow. Okay, sorry. It's his day. So we should, focus on him today. And then I chug my shit. Do I get it at just normal? Because I used to be at,
Yeah, you get it at normal.
Hey, I'm gonna fuck it still. Yeah. What does a 14 give me?
Gilrock, you're phasing
Yeah.
through the floor unintentionally.
Are we seeing this, or is this
Yes,
him
you're seeing
tripping?
it, and everyone in the bar is also beginning to look over.
I drink and I go, man, this chair's really comfy. And
Gilly?
then you just see me
Gilly?
start going like through it.
Gilly?
This is,
Gilly,
yeah.
on the chair, not in the chair.
Oh shit. I fall onto the ground. Ugh.
As you fall into the ground, who but appears, but he's back.
Who?
You know who it is.
There's
Other
no
you.
picture.
Yeah, what? Give me a second.
To me, it's just the background.
So I see him phase through the floor.
Yeah,
start
and you
facing
accidentally
towards the wall.
bring someone with him. Well, roll your
Oh,
luck first
shit.
before I decide that permanently.
Okay, here it comes, boys. 99. Start.
Flat 50.
Roll
A
again.
new one. Yeah. We good.
What do you get?
24.
24.
Okay, yeah, you don't pull McMoney
Can
Nose
I-
with you back.
Oh shit. No, I wanted that guy.
He's your accidental go-to kidnapping victim.
Yeah, it just happens. Can I say on a 24 that as I start falling through the floor, I like catch myself and I'm like, "Oi,
Yes.
not do that.
Right, well. And I turn and look at Ty, glance at Gilrock.
Get back in my chair and I'm like, Ty, it's your Blaine, stop licking the table. It's your turn, man.
We like
Excuse
to
me,
drink
how
with
did you
Ty.
just do that magic trick?
Who says it? This
A
Eric
bird
Walker?
person. Yeah, this Eric
This
is bird.
Eric Walker.
Do they beeline like 40
Yes.
feet?
He can fly.
I've started like growing all of the plants in the salad bowl in front of me back into their full size. I just like look up at the
Right.
bird person.
Can I look at the bow person as well and say, look at fucking Hawkeye over here. Where's your bow and arrow?
Are you making derogatory comments about my people?
No, I'm trying to make a meta joke from another universe.
I didn't get it. Sorry. I didn't.
Yeah.
It's Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Small cinematic, yeah. Anyway, do you mind going away?
I just want to know how he did that. Everyone
It doesn't
does.
it does not concern you.
Magic trick. A magician never reveals his secrets.
All right.
Bye-bye. Ty, it's your turn.
Hello, boys. These two finally show up.
There we go. Here's the man of the hour. Points to Blaine.
Oh, that shit is so stupid.
Uh-huh.
They are right up in your business.
Jesus Christ.
I am like, Damp is mentally clinging to this room to wait for Ty to finish drinking before he's gonna just like, Damp is continually just thinking, I need to meditate, I need to meditate, I need to meditate, I need to meditate.
I think
Ty
that-
passes.
Oh, he actually makes it.
It's good.
He cuts up a piece of pie for himself and eats it.
As soon as he
Some
starts
good
to
pie.
eat, I'm just like, huh, damn. Clocks out and starts meditating again.
Jesus.
Damp, I gently push the lady next to me aside, and I'm like, are you alright?
He talked to a goddess.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Jesus.
I can make you believe goddess is a woman. One of them will say you.
Ooh.
Does this lady say that to me?
Yes.
She doesn't know that she doesn't know who you are.
Yeah, she doesn't know who you are.
I just look up at her and just like, the Gaunt's are my family.
Blaine, don't pull. Blaine, don't pull
What
the
are you
dog
doing?
on, please.
She
What?
gives you like a glance of like, huh?
Oh wait, yeah, she can't really realize. She doesn't really understand that, does she?
No.
Yeah, Lamau. All right, I just like forget it. Right?
Blaine, I got something for you.
Huh? What's
So
up?
You've had your starter drink. We're about to get some food in, but first, here's this, and I bring out. I found this on a guy. You remember when I went to that place with all the lights? He had this in a bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is this?
Just-
This is like
When you
cocaine.
canonically went to New York that one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I like I told to Dusk. We've talked about it. I've managed to go back to New York to learn language and other stuff.
We were gonna
Yeah.
RP that. You haven't done that yet. I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, the first time I met a drug dealer, I nicked some ketamine off him, so I give it to Blaine.
We're consuming horse tranquilizer. Oh my fucking god!
What is
I
happening
say-
anymore?
and
I don't
and-
even know where this stream is going.
It's a bachelor
This,
party.
this,
Don't worry about it.
I think we assumed this was either going to be you go out partying, fade to black to something else, or
Yeah.
Don't worry about
yeah,
it.
I'm down
Don't
to
worry about
meditate
it.
while at the
Okay.
bachelor party.
Okay, so you got that, and I just go. So you just go like on it.
Do you take a sniff first?
Yeah, I like take it like a by pinky.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Yeah, I take out a little spoonful and suck some ketamine up my nose. We are so getting banned off Twitch.
What the
We
fuck
are
is
referring to-
going on right now?
We're doing drugs.
Don't
Come
worry about it.
on.
And then I also give you a shroom that I got from the guy.
Okay, we're gonna.
Okay.
Casper, please slow your roll. Jesus Christ.
I am fucked. I am a brick. I'm gonna use a point to reroll that. I cannot have an 8 be what I go out on. Okay. Final point.
Do it at disadvantage as well. Well,
I like glance
Guys,
up,
that's
see
a
that
really
you both have
hectic
done this, and just without mentioning, take some, do it myself.
Blaine, you pass out. I don't know what to say.
You see Gilrock is chilling out now. Blaine is just in another dimension right now.
Yeah, he is.
He's not
On a
passed out.
10,
Mm.
I wild shape into a horse.
Go,
The
Blaine,
girls
ride
look to
him.
one another and they whisper, "This party's fucking weird. It's so late."
Oh, what the fuck?
All three of you ride back to the castle, fucked up on me.
Yeah, so Dab's a horse. Blaine is fucked.
Literally, I throw up my hands and I'm just like, fuck the special party, let's ride back on town.
Gilrock says, "Wait, give me a second."
Go for a
guys."
joyride round the town on me.
Gilrock says, "Wait a second, guys."
I would like a luck roll from everyone except for Damp Moss, please.
Oh my god. I'm crying. What the fuck?
So am I.
15.
That's so stupid.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
I got a 15.
44.
Okay. Well, y'all don't have your wallets stolen.
Let's go.
We don't have
Oh,
wallets.
yeah.
Ty,
Oh my
however,
God.
has his wallet stolen.
We all
That's
knew it was going to be Ty. If it was going to be anyone, it was going to be
He's
Ty.
gonna, he's gonna be Ty.
That seems very in character.
Yeah.
I have no idea what to do now because that was fucking weird. I don't even know where to
I am
go.
a horse. They are all riding me. We go
I-
around the city and then
No.
remember that we're meant to meet everyone else and like
Yeah.
barely make it. And we turn up. Everyone else has been there for 15 minutes waiting for us,
We're
and they
so
turn up
fucked
on
up.
me.
And we're so fucked up.
We are gone.
We are beyond fucked up. I've given some to Ty as well.
I literally, I haven't said anything for 15 minutes. I'm just staring out into the air. Like, actually, I'm just like, I'm as if I'm a brick, more or less. Yeah.
Aaron kind of looks at everyone.
Gilrock is intensely concentrating each step to not like walk through the floor.
Oh, you're trying not to phase through me then.
Yeah, I'm trying to not to face through anything, so I'm like, walk, step, sit.
What
I
the
think-
hell is up with any of you?
We're so fucked up.
Aaron blinks.
Yo,
You
do you
got,
want to
it-
try
you
some
got
of
any
this
of that
Farron?
wine that you drank? Aaron,
Do you want to try some of this Farron? I bring it up.
you see Farron, like Babur, look at Farron a bit anxiously, and then Farron just takes the bottle and starts chugging it.
No, that's fair.
It's spiked with cat.
No,
I don't even know
it's
what
not.
that is. I don't know
I'm
what we're
kidding,
talking
I'm
about
kidding.
anymore.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It's just the normal one spiked
bottle
with
of
the,
cat? Oh
with the
my God.
shrooms.
I
It's the
think.
same. It's the same one we got earlier. So it's spiked with shrooms.
I know
What
that.
ours was.
Yeah, I think that was different types of shrooms. I think it was just to enhance the potency. I don't think that was like ketamine shrooms.
Farron
It was
falls on the
literally just-
ground and begins.
Farron passes out
Panting.
intensely. Yo, Farron, you good? Gilrock's just standing there like swaying. Yo, Babur, come get your mans.
Babur has his hands over his eyes as he's watching this.
Yo, Babur. you
Or
want
hears
some?
in his head from the horse. Oh, don't worry, he'll be fine in a few hours.
He just hears horse.
I think
Can
I-
any of
I think
you
I-
can any of you handle your liquor?
I'm good.
Ianthal is so hot. I hope he knows how hot I think he is. I love him so much. As Gianthal's
I
standing
got his
right
wallet
there.
stolen.
Oh yeah, I also got my wallet stolen. Don't tell Gianthal. My ID and everything's in there. Gianthal's eyebrow twitches.
Yo, Ty, you should like turn around.
Oh hey babe, how are you? You wanna give me a kiss?
Gilrock leans on Damp Moss and just says it in his head as he's like scratching him. This is gonna be so good.
You just hear back in your head. Oh, I absolutely think so, yes.
I feed you.
What
Just
am
normal,
I
like,
going to do
grass.
with you? What am I gonna do with any of you?
I just turn and look at him with my extremely long face and then just lean down and eat the grass out of Gilly's hand.
Jai, sorry, Dan Moss. I'm still
Jesus
sitting
Christ.
in front of you.
You
I
are
just
still sitting
haven't-
on me, yeah?
I haven't moved yet, and like the first instinctual reaction I have after hearing Farron talk is just like, I just say, "Shut the fuck up, Farron."
Farron passes out after chugging.
What did you just say? Babur says to you.
Fucking goody two shoes. Both of you fucking suck. Imagine assigning a goddamn chaperone on me.
Alright, Blaine. You're about to get punched in the face by a hulking orc.
Gilrock's
Yeah.
like, oh shit,
Can I
watch out.
do anything to like get ahead of him?
I feel like anything you do is at disadvantage right now.
Anything you would do is at disadvantage.
Even if it's just movement?
You can try your best, but it
You're
would
on
still-
me.
I'm just gonna fly. Like I'll just
Oh,
ascend
shit.
with
I
the
don't know
You
how
can do
well
that,
I don't
can't
know
you?
how well you can fly when you're high and drunk.
It's strong flying. I am just going to
But I can't.
I'm gonna nah, because he just starts screaming in that case. I'm gonna cast banishment. Send him to
Bro,
a-
bro. I'm gonna try and knock him out the way so it hits me instead. You're not gonna straight banish this guy
Bro,
for this.
Blaine's on top of you, Dan.
Did he not fly up?
No,
No, not yet. I haven't ascended.
Okay.
Is Babur coming for me? Because in
Yeah,
that case,
he
I'm just gonna
rolled.
play.
he's gonna roll. He's gonna
You have to roll
roll
athletics to get away,
advantage,
or acrobatics to get away from him before he hits you.
but he missed.
Uh,
That doesn't hit Blaine.
I think no, like it doesn't hit my armor class, but I think he wants me to roll like something to get away.
Because you're drunk,
Do you?
it doesn't matter. Yes, I do
Yeah.
need to roll to get away.
Okay, final point I have left of this.
You fall on your ass.
Still don't make it. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
you get
like
decked in the face by a hulking orc.
Oh,
fucking ow.
What did you say about Farron and me?
Shut up! And I point at him and banish him.
Does he roll at advantage? Because Blaine's
No, the spell can still be cast.
Yeah.
That's not an
Yeah.
issue.
Go on then. Give me that roll to see if he can get out of it.
Isn't that a charisma roll?
With his charisma roll. And he's dense as fuck when it comes to charisma. Let's
I
go.
love the image that you get decked and like slide around my torso and do this from like your legs hooked around me, like underneath me. Just like you spin round and as you curve under me, just like fucking banished.
Yeah. I just know, like, he punches me off the horse, I land on the ground, and I'm like, fuck. And then I imagine he walks up to me, he's like standing over me, and he's
Yes.
like, what did you say? And I just like, I'm like holding my head with one hand, and I'm just like, fuck off, banishment. And I just point at him, so he vanishes.
All right, you're in the middle of a city street and you just cast a
Yeah.
banishment spell.
Gilrock is gaping at his mouth and is just like, damn. Like it messages down. Do you think he meant to do that?
Banishment. I mean, it's hard not to do magic on purpose.
He's fucked up. He might have just
Actually,
said fuck
that is
off and
true. I don't think he
accidentally
meant
cast a
it.
spell along with it.
Let me see if
You are
let me try
quickly
something.
approached by guards with their spears drawn.
I rotate myself towards Blaine and see if licking him across the face with my massive horse tongue breaks his concentration.
Blaine, you should
I'm
probably.
I'm gonna roll a con save with disadvantage to see if that actually breaks. So, okay, either a 13 or a 13. It does not break my
It definitely fretters for a second.
Gilrock is like, yo, Blaine, you want to bring. Probably want to bring him back, right?
Fine.
He just points around to like everyone surrounding us.
I guess. And I just like, I stand up and like, dust myself off. And I just like point at the ground. And then I'm just like, I release you. And he drops face first onto the ground from like a meter's height.
The guards do not move. They kind of look between you, and one of them quickly pulls out a small papyrus. Under the rules of provision section 92A of the Sultanate of Tien, casting banishment upon a person to an outer realm, whilst in the presence of others, regardless of status, is a punishable offense by a fine of 100,000 gold pieces or 5 years prison.
Can I eat the piece of parchment?
You could, but it doesn't change what the law is. I mean, yes, you can eat it.
Yeah, I think I'm just like passively been being fed grass for so long that Gilly stops while this is happening, and I just automatically like, you know, when you're really
Here's an
drunk and you're just
outstretched
eating.
hand. Here's an outstretched hand. No.
Yeah, he's holding out a piece of paper. That's food right now.
He kind of just
I-
blinks.
I just look at the guard, stand up, like I'm already standing up. I like walk over to him, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, and I just like dump a sack with 100,000 gold in front of him.
How much gold do you have?
359k.
I had to make sure you actually have the money.
Yeah, I do. I have the money for it.
Money, money, money.
All right.
Oh, I actually have even more than that. I've got 364k.
Look at that.
All right.
Yeah.
Take this ticket. He hands you a ticket. This will go on your permanent record.
We need your ID or something for that.
Just like Blaine is just in his head. He's like, I'm gonna get you fired. Just like what he's thinking.
I'm reaching for the
I'm gonna
ticket
have-
that they
I'm
handed
gonna
you.
Logged and thrown to the dogs. as soon as I'm here.
Damp eats the ticket.
Yeah, like for sure.
He writes another one because, like, you're gonna have to take a ticket.
Gillick is like, bro, we'll remember it, homie. It's just, this is just gonna keep happening. Damp eats the other ticket. See?
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, we'll remember it, officer. I promise. We know.
Just because one
the
of you's
embarrass and
nobility doesn't
everything.
mean you can banish people. Do you understand how dangerous that is, particularly right now? He looks at you with
Yeah.
a glare.
Officer, I understand. And like Blaine like actually straightens up for a moment, and like sobriety seems to come over him because he's actually getting frustrated at this. Officer, I understand, but if you haven't noticed, the man decided to attack me first. He punched me so hard I got knocked off this horse. Are you not going to sentence him to anything? Or it's because he's some fucking guard captain, he has special privileges?
Gillick's just standing there like, ah.
Is there like multiple guards? Because I know there's this initial guy. Who else is with this person?
A couple other guards of tiefling or elementary variety. They
I
kind
am
of whisper
fully,
to
like-
themselves. You can see recognition in the guard's face as he looks over to Babur, who had his holding his bleeding nose with like an expression of rage on his face. And then he looks back to you, Blaine, and says, "Fine." He spits some beetle nut juice on the ground, his saliva bright red from it, and he says, "Apologize, friend. I still remember the times we served together." And he gives Babur a fist bump and like a shoulder tap before handing him a small ticket and spitting at your feet, Blaine, with annoyance.
He turns back to his friends, the other guards, and sees them both giving me pats as I've wandered over and have just been overly friendly like a real horse.
He pets you as well because he thinks you're a real horse.
I fully accept. I get pets from all three of them. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Blaine, do you have any reaction?
Same, but doesn't really care otherwise. I'm just like,
Straight up enforce what he just said.
yeah. I think after this whole spectacle, I think also being drugged out of his mind.
Gillick
like,
messages you like, yo, wanna get out of here?
yeah.
Before you
I'm-
can answer, you get lifted onto my back as I put my head between your legs and just raise so that you slide onto my back.
I pull him off into a big enough thing to carry the both of them and start flying towards the castle.
You pick me up as well
Yeah.
as a horse.
What
Yeah,
about
something-
Babur and Farron's currently on the ground, like speaking in
Yeah,
front.
Farron's not having
Hey.
a good time.
Hey, types the bubbles though. This is kind of awkward. We just need to get Blaine GTFO.
You
Blaine started
transform
it.
into
He
like a big
threw
flying thing.
shade.
Yeah, Blaine started it, but right now it's like them taking care of them. We gotta take care of them. We gotta like split up as a friend group.
If you transform into a big flying thing, I'll use my other wild shape, and I will become a giant vulture and also grab Farron, and I will just say in Babur's head, I hope you don't mind that I'm getting him some medical help, no?
He needs medical help, but so will Blaine after. Oh, he spits blood
Ah,
onto the
perfect.
ground.
I'll leave that for you to discuss and just won't say anything. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a good evening. And we'll just take off following polymorphed Gilly.
Yeah, you get back to the garden as morning is arriving. Lol.
Caw.
I will just land and immediately drop polymorph and just lay flat on the ground.
Hey, honey, how was your evening?
I won't talk about it.
Okay.
I just say from my face muffled in the dirt. Well, it was quite, it was something. We had quite a good time. We just need some sleep.
Wait, who spoke to who?
Veitara.
Oh, I thought it was Mina.
Mina's all the
I
way.
thought you
Mina's
Blaine.
off screen. Don't worry.
So I'm not on the screen as of right now. It's just black.
Oh, you're stood next to the three of us.
Okay. My
Refresh the
bad.
page or zoom
Yeah,
out.
I'm refreshing the page. I'm gonna be like, hey, things got a little awkward, a little heated. It's still all black for me, but whatever.
Where's Babur
Yeah.
and Farron?
Farron came along with us, or no, Farron dropped him at the infirmary.
Oh, yes, I dropped Farron at the infirmary, don't mind.
I'm like the most outright right now because I'm kind of used to this. I'm like, I've sobered up pretty quick, especially with what's happening and becoming a bird. Yeah, so we're just gonna get Chris. Sorry, I'm just gonna get Blaine to bed. There, I'm loaded in. Look at that. And I'll probably hit the sheets as well because shit got. I'll explain it all later or tomorrow. Shit got real awkward real fast.
I like roll towards you and just like reach up with a hand.
Yeah,
But
okay.
today's, you know, the wedding's today, right? You were out all night. It's in 7 hours.
It's in 7 hours? Great. We still need a little sleep.
I stand up, place a hand on your shoulder, very clearly swaying, my eyes like dinner plates, and I just look at the two of you and just go, well, I suppose I should use this then. And I like, you see that the dark grey colour of my irises flashes to a vibrant green, and like a gentle, almost smoke seems to shimmer off of me as my eyes return to normal size. Right, well, that's quite useful for when I need to get rid of things like that. Poison immunity due to the druid stuff. I need to meditate for a few hours, but we should be perfectly ready for well before the wedding starts.
Well, someone came here last night, and when they heard that you were here, Damp Moss, they wanted to see you.
Oh, who?
Oh? And who was this?
Another dark elf? A woman?
Did she give a name?
Vanessa? V-A something?
I grasp her by the shoulder. Do you know where she is right now?
She's asleep, where most people are. In case you haven't noticed, the sun's just rose.
I take a step back. My apologies.
Help you deal with that.
Then I suppose I will see you all later on.
Yeah.
I will get a few hours meditation
Well,
in first.
we need to figure out what's going on. Babur is still not back, neither is Ty or Gienthal.
I mean, we flew here, so they're probably just on their way.
They should be at most another 15-20 minutes or so.
Her
Something like
body
that.
begins shifting as you notice her bone structure changing as she grows taller than you, Damp Moss becoming a man in the process. Listen, I don't know if this will make you take me more seriously, but Baeja's already freaking out because she can't find half the people.
Oh, unfortunately it did the opposite, but that shouldn't be a problem. I'm sure that we can contact them. Here, let me... where is it? And I like reach
It
through all
made
the
you
different
take her
folds
like
in my cloak.
seriously, Lamau. What?
I already.
I come from the Dark Road. We respect
true,
women.
True,
then.
that's
Yeah.
right, that's right.
I've already taken out my sending stone and I'm calling Babur.
Oh, he has it covered. Never mind.
What the fuck is it? Babur answers.
Hey, everyone at the castle. I put him on speakerphone. Are you on your way back?
Yes, I'm on my way back.
How far away are you?
I'm 2 miles away because you flew off.
Oh,
Will
I can
we
come and grab you
Ralph
if you'd like.
Don't bother. Took care of fucking Blaine.
And also, your boyfriend, so I'd take it down with the tone if I were you. I didn't do anything. I was just trying to help, so I understand that you've had a bit of an argument.
Sorry.
That's no reason to
Sorry,
take it out
you're
on
right.
me.
It's not your fault.
As I was saying, I'll be there in about 5 to 10 minutes, and I can take probably 3 on my back, 2 in the claws. So, if
Yes.
we'll figure out who's in most need, then I will be right there.
Ty is the one who needs it the most. He passed out.
Ah, right. Well, I will see you very shortly.
Thank you.
Bye.
I just turn and look at Vaitara.
Hang up.
Thank you for letting me know that Vanessa's turned up. Oh shit. Oh fuck. And I'm just gonna turn into the bird again and just fly away and go and get the others.
Gilroy's like rubbing his temple, so yeah, again, shit got awkward. I'm just gonna.
There you are. I've been so worried about everyone. I went to go check on you at 3 a.m. Nobody was here.
No, things got a little delayed, and we're back now. I'm just gonna. If Blaine is still like kind of on hanging on me, like we're just gonna get Blaine in bed, just quickly, freshen him up.
I think saying that I like stand up off you,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm fine.
You good?
I'm fine. I'm just frustrated.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with Babur and Farron. Because this can't go on like this. I'm gonna go get changed, get ready, and such. There's still a couple of hours until the wedding is to
6
And, uh,
and a half.
more time to work with in that case. That's great. Baeija, do you need any help with anything? Otherwise, I'm gonna go get myself ready.
No, there was a murder on the grounds. Somebody killed a guard. We need to make sure everyone's safe.
I think
They must have been already then with Sadiq's spell up.
It wasn't a demon. We would have found Iker.
No, but the spell. If you're uninvited with the spell, you'll take damage, and if they didn't resist it, Sadiq would know that they're here. It would have like triggered an alarm or something.
It did. That's why she knows. She doesn't know who did it though. But I mean, I
Okay.
assume the players know who did it.
Yeah.
Slight inkling.
I don't know, the girl to the left. I don't know.
God damn it.
Anyway, Lucian is currently spying from a tree again.
He's in here.
Yes.
Lucian's a menace.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
No worries. You just need to. Is he a bit singed? Because he would have taken 5.
Yeah, he is
10
damaged,
Radiant
yes.
damage.
A bit singed, yeah. But it is what it
He's
is.
in the tree.
I think he's just like looking over this this collection of people and just kind of laughs a little bit. Happy that things seem to have devolved a bit into chaos for the people that he's supposed to try and kill. And he just kind of starts noting down some observations about them.
Do you
think
have
that's
the
kinda what he-
makeup you hear through your sending stone?
Makeup?
The one I need. If I go to the party and I have a black lips, the edges of my mouth are black, he's going to be able to instantly.
Jesus Christ, you're useless. Yes, I have the makeup.
Not my fault that I ask you to complete the jobs you were tasked with.
I complete the jobs that I am tasked with. Always. But you could show a little more competence would be the right word, I assume.
I've been
But
following them for 4 weeks. You try it.
congrats. And I've managed to do more in the couple of days I've been here than you have in the following 4 weeks. I've poisoned the food. I've set up the ambush location. I've killed a couple of guards.
Killed too many. I nearly got caught.
That's not my fault that your skills are subpar, is it?
No, but you should be able to control your bloodlust.
I don't do this for your sake. With the work I do, I honor my mistress, not you.
The line gets cut.
It's like evil, muffled laughter as he puts a hand over his own mouth to keep himself from laughing loudly.
Beneath you, sitting under the tree, is a napping half-giant.
It would be so easy. Just like thinks about crawling down, slicing his neck open, watching the lifeblood leave him. But it is not possible at this time. There are too many people around.
We're gonna
Like how you said that as Sadiq.
We're gonna take a quick break. Everyone's good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone good with a pause here? No answers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine.
that
Yeah,
works.
Okay.
it's just getting pretty late for us as well. So we were wondering where the second one.
Oh, because I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good. Yeah,
So
run along.
we'll be back in about 4 minutes.
my boy.
Okay.
Chris, I'm gonna
Welcome
cast
back.
Temple of the Gods and just drop him. Yeah, hi.
All right, we are back. Lucian is being sneaky, and Sadiq just rolled up. Sadiq.
Okay. Yeah. Sadiq pulls up. Is everything okay?
You know everything's not okay. You've been helping me throughout the night. Two
Yes,
guards are
I'm
dead.
assuming you haven't found who's responsible yet.
Have you two? No, unfortunately, we haven't.
Everyone who's been around me has not lied, so as many of your guards are clear at least.
Are we going to have to postpone the wedding? He says, holding a hand to her chest.
If we had had more preparation, I could have secured a safe place to do it, but no, I do not think it will be necessary.
This is no time for the gloating, grandfather. Father. We have to work together.
Excuse me?
Father. I corrected myself. We have to correct it. I mean, you're her father-in-law, but she's supposed to call him father.
Yeah, I know. He's just like, yeah. Whatever happens with what we dealt with, we could postpone if you feel it necessary. It is your home. I would not comment on.
I need advice. Laren!
What's up? Hey, huh?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yes, mother. I need your advice.
What do you need, Mom?
Did you find any trace of who could have been the murderer? Not yet. I've tried my best. Laren, did you find anything?
No. I did not. Laren looks pretty embarrassed right now.
Would Sadiq have with us?
Roll
He has
luck.
a decent passive roll luck. Would Laren also, or should we not, since you already said
Yeah,
he didn't?
we shouldn't because he already said, but you can roll luck. I was gonna
28?
tell him. Sadiq has a small patch of brown fur, and that's it.
I found he pulls out from like an escaping arm. Just this is all I could find on one of the bodies. He appears very professional, this person here, but it appears he is not humanoid. Some sort of animal.
That doesn't help us
If the-
unless we knew where the fur came from, Akarsi says, pointing down to his hoofed legs with fur on them.
Gilrock raises his hand. I mean, we did see a Leonin, or Damp Dead.
The vision.
Could you identify the fur from what it's from?
I mean, if Theron was here, maybe he's better at that sort of magic. I'm not a diviner. He
Can I make
says.
a nature check? The check?
Yeah, sure.
Look at it.
Yes.
For context, I've been here, so I know what's happening.
26.
26 is high enough. It is felinid.
So I know it's some sort of cat.
Yes.
Okay, so Gil just looks at it and he's like, smells it. The smell, it's some sort of cat creature. So I would say high chance on the Leonin. Does any of you know any sort of professional killer Leonin? Blaine? Met any before?
Nope. As far as I know, just like scratches the back of my head.
What about you, Akazi, Laren, Sadiq, Baeija, Leonin person, ring any bells? You, Vay?
No, I'm afraid I don't. How odd. We have only 5 hours, though. Till the
At least we
ceremony.
know what we're looking for now.
Well, I will have everyone check every corner of the castle. We need to double check the guest list, triple check it. I will be right back, thank you, Gilrock, and for once I am happy with your disgusting weird habits.
Damn.
Or just thinks to himself, damn, this bitch is racist.
She really hit you with that almost a compliment.
Yeah. Backhanded compliment. Kind of thing.
I presume I land with Ty and
The
everyone in
boys.
tow.
Yes.
Sadiq's gonna lean towards Akashi and be like, I could interview a couple of the guests. It's difficult to lie around me, you know.
We're going to need you, yes, but I need to figure out what's going on.
And I thought I was going here on a pleasant vacation. Always work. But bows to everyone. It was lovely seeing you all. Hey, Lauren. Hey. It's Coriel. Comes over, ruffles both of their hair. It's great seeing you all as always. But then
Scoriel smiles. You see Babur carrying Farron over his shoulder. No blood is still.
We got
congealed
Farron
around.
though.
Yeah, we got Farron. We were coming back
We-
to Ty.
Farron is
We
back too.
delivered Farron at the infirmary. Oh, he picked him up from the infirmary?
Yes.
Okay.
Farron's just asleep, but Babur looks very angry as you see dried blood pooled around his nostrils.
Is that from the banishment?
It's
from he face planted when
It's
he
from
came
when
back.
Blaine
Oh.
dropped him from 3 and 1/3 feet straight onto his face.
I see.
Gilrock gives Blaine a pat on the back and be like, hey, all you, man.
Thank you for the ride, Torin. Damp Moss.
I drop out of wild shape. Ah, you are most welcome. My apologies, I'm going to be right back. I think I have information. And I just push past, head up. Sadiq, if you
Yes?
don't mind, I would be
what
able to
does it
show
check?
you the information regarding the Leonin and others. Gilly and Blaine filled me in.
Oh, this vision?
Indeed. And I
I have already seen it.
ah,
Gives you a wink.
I see. And I just give a
and
smile.
I see. I want to help. I want to help as well.
Who's saying this?
Mamet.
I will turn
Gestures
and
to Damp.
just very blatantly and just straight to the point say, I was told not to worry any of you by the MRS, but I'm sure that, well, everyone's been worried now for the evening, so I'm sure it doesn't matter. Here we are, and I will just relay it to everyone that was interested.
How odd. Indeed, it seems really strange. Well, we're going to have to do more sweeps of the castle. Brother, he looks to Laren.
Yes, what's up?
We need to do our next search.
One last thing before you all head off. If you see anyone with dark black discoloration around the mouth, their name would be Zarron, though they may try to hide it through various means. Kill them straight away.
Okay. Scorial says a bit awkwardly and hesitantly.
I just give a nod. Just in case, I know that they've been trailing us, and, well, since attacks have occurred last night, they may have a hand in it.
Yes, it is most unfortunate. I feel deeply sorry for both of their families. Who was killed? Babur, I don't really think it's a good time. It's supposed to be a celebration. Scorial, please, I politely ask that you bear. Jathan. Serata are both. Sorry. You see Babur's knuckles clench into his fist as blood begins to drip from his palm, the force that he leaves. He holds Farron gently in his other arm before placing him on the ground. He gently steps off towards the fountain in silence, punching it, leaving his knuckles bloodied from the stone.
I would just kneel next to Farron and pull a small patch of moss from my cloak that effectively acts like smelling salts, and just...
Gilrock plays guitar to cast Cure Poison.
Oh,
Protection from poison, at least.
good morning, Farron says, stretching out, yawning with a smile. What did
Good
I
morning.
miss?
And I just, like, tilt his face to see Babur and say, very quietly but not in his head, we lost a couple of guards last night. I'm sure you understand. And I just stand up and head back.
Of course. Farron looks lost as his face scans the sullen faces of people around. The wedding's today, right? I didn't miss it?
Indeed, we have about just over 6 hours. Speaking of which, I'm going to get about 4 hours of meditation in, get changed and be prepared.
Right.
And other than that, I believe I'll see you all later.
Well,
Let's have a lovely day.
I want to really quickly say, I hope you had a wonderful night, Blaine. Farron says with a genuine smile. Hands you a small gift box before running. No one does anything? Yeah, interesting.
Gilrock is just...
Oh shit, okay, I realized I'm muted. Fuck. What I said was...
sitting there a bit
Oh, go
more
ahead.
awkward.
Yeah,
Okay.
I grab the box and I just like... I hold it in my hand and like, while still holding it in my hand, I just like hang my arm down to the side. And then I just... Taking quick steps, I just start leaving the area. Is there a way I can just fly directly up to the room instead?
Yes, there's a window.
Okay, yeah, and after I get a little away, I'll just like I'll literally just take off and fly up to the room.
Mm-hmm.
So like on the way flying up there, I'll look in the gift box. What's in there?
It is a small thimble and a needle made out of solid gold. You're not sure what it does, but it radiates magical energy.
I put it in my bag of holding.
Ooh. You know what I think of when I see a magic needle?
What?
Magic tattoo. I'll also be heading to the room, but just much slower than he is, because I'm doing it on foot. And I think the entire time I'm walking there, I'm just obsessing over the fact that I know that Vanessa's somewhere in this building.
We also need to meditate.
Exactly. I'm also like, I'm getting in that fucking long rest if I can, because I don't need that long to do it.
Gilrock's leaning on his...
As
his
you walk
partner.
towards the gateway to go towards the room, a familiar face strikes you. Oh. More than one familiar face, actually. 3 familiar faces.
Oh shit.
A handsome male drow wearing for him, a far less revealing outfit than typical. A large snake man with vibrant blue skin and beautiful blue eyes and horns. And a young woman.
Snake man.
What do you mean? The snake man was a main character in the 0.5.
Yeah, but I mean, where's the snake man?
I'm adding him
Snake
in.
woman.
I gotta change the pictures. Calm yourself, please.
Sorry, I just thought this was the woman, so I thought you were introducing the wrong order. Sorry.
And then a young drow woman with immaculate skin, pearl white hair, bright purple eyes that sparkle like drops of dew upon a lilac. A happy, almost jubilant look on her face. She looks older, more mature. They are
nervous breakdown.
staring at each other. Yeah, I think Damp Moss is having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, no, he is like absolutely for sure having a nervous breakdown. Jai is looking around the map for where I'm meant to be looking at.
Right here.
Over and to the right, just to the right of you. Okay, right there. Beneath the palms.
1 moment. I think it's my turn to reload.
Mayhaps. Well, you
Almost
see the
there,
homies.
almost
What do you
there.
say? You know who they are, so.
I do, yeah. How far are they from me, approximately?
And 15 feet,
10
but
feet.
they're not. They haven't noticed you because they're talking to each other. Where is he? I've been waiting all day. We rode in from the city, and I was expecting some sort of grand welcome, knowing his sort of gestures. I'm surprised that more people here aren't, with child, considering how good he was at his job. Chong, shut up. Vanessa gently slaps his muscular arm. Studious.
They just hear from about 5 or 6 feet to the side when he says that. Just... Well, to think that of all things, that's what you remember the most.
No way.
I step forward towards Vanessa, and almost out of muscle memory begin to drop to a knee and then catch myself with the metal arm against my leg.
She physically
and
stops
stand
you as well.
upright. I as I do so, I say, "It has been such a long time. No. It's good to see you, Vanessa." And I go in for a hug.
You're so much taller than I remember. She wraps her arms around you, squeezing you tight to the point where it almost hurts, but you can tell the sincerity of her emotion.
I squeeze with the same strength on my real arm and barely at all with the metal one.
We thought you were dead for years. Yes, we all were so worried. You feel a snake leg coil around your ankle.
I just
Snake
look
tail.
at both
I don't
of
know
them
why I
and-
said snake leg. Snake leg.
The singular snake leg.
Snake legs. You feel them slither around you.
I take my hat off and just chuck it down to my side and just say, "Well, it was definitely a bit of trouble getting out. I've only been free for at most half a year, if that."
Thorin, I don't wish to interrupt your reunion, but there's someone who I would very much like for you to meet, if you're okay with it. You think?
I mean, of course, yes.
Pepper time.
Alright. You can come out now. You see a small, young drow elf kind of poke his head around from behind Studious. He does resemble Zarron strongly, except in the kindness that is obvious in his small red eyes as he anxiously stares at you.
No,
Turning
Blaine,
back
we
on.
cannot.
What did Blaine ask?
He asked if we can hear him, and I said,
No.
no, we cannot, if he has been speaking.
Natural
nat
20.
You
with
don't punch
save
the
when
child.
No, even if I rolled a nat 1, at most it would have just made me grit my teeth. But on a nat 20, I drop down to a knee, now clearly out of just wanting to lower myself to their height and not any sort of vestige of a position. And I'll just say, my hat's still on the ground and everything. I will just druid craft one of the small water lilies into my palm and just say, wow. Well, I've wanted to meet you for a very long time. My name is Torin. What's yours?
My name is... Sorry, it's... Aaron.
Well, that is a lovely name.
Thank you. I heard that you helped Dad out of his bad situation.
You could call it that. We're definitely old friends.
He nods. Mistress Ventress says she thinks you're quite pretty.
I float the flower over to him with the gust cantrip and would just stand up and just go in for a kiss with Vanessa.
A child.
Jesus Christ.
I thought that was what you said. I was
No,
like,
That's not what he said.
Bad.
Even I knew that.
Yeah, no, I was just like, is this some sort of weird drow culture shit?
You're so dumb. That's so stupid. Sorry.
Hey, that's what I heard.
But yeah, she kisses you back gently as Chong kind of bites the inside of his cheek, noticeably. But does not say anything.
I will turn and give him like a proper reunion hug and just not comment on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about what's going on with Sarah, because he can't communicate with her anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Although Sarah already knew about this relationship. They were kind of in a polyamorous thing anyway.
Yeah.
No, Damp just had hella bitches.
Yeah, you were there for the 0.5.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. W Riz. Just infinite Riz.
So, yeah, he hugs you back, but you can still feel the longing in his arms as he retreats.
As I release the hug, he has his favourite flowers all through his hair. And I will just turn to them both and say, like, swaying very slightly, you have no idea how much I want to spend all of today with you and catch up on all the things that we've forgotten, but, well, missed these past few years. But I
Aren't
really
you
need
friends
to
with
go
the
and lay down.
new Emir? He says quickly. You can go rest for as long as you need.
I am indeed. Well, I would hope to say close friends by now.
You have to introduce us to everyone.
Of course. That's...
Gilroy is looking at you just like...
If you want to go and talk to someone I would call my closest friend that I've made since leaving the Earth... And I just, like, lean round and point directly at you, knowing that you for sure are paying attention.
You're just like, oh shit. Looks back.
Oh, is he single? Chong asks.
Unfortunately, he isn't.
I'm
no.
currently leaning on my boyfriend, thank you.
And I will just say, well, I will go through proper introductions later. And I believe this is probably of importance. I don't want to put a downer on our wonderful final reunion, but I believe our mutual bane.
Well, that's not what
stalking
not
us.
what he is to her. He's still her father.
I say that to Zhangla.
Okay.
And I will turn and say, and unfortunately, by that I mean your father has been following me these past few weeks.
Are you sure? I've written him a few letters. I don't tell him where I am, obviously, but I thought he was still in the city.
I would just, like, reach up and scratch the back of my head. I may have left him with something that lets me decipher who he is quite quickly.
You were with us. I mean, I thought you just took another tunnel. Well, to be frank, we all thought you were dead. Shh, she says quickly.
No, it makes sense. I was gone for nearly 10 years. Anyone would assume I was.
In a cave.
Wait a minute.
With a box of
other
moss.
dads here? The small child says, confused. Shh, shh. Sudi quickly quiets him.
No, unfortunately they aren't.
He won't be able to take me back to the underground, right? You promised.
No, of course not. Especially not with me here. And I'll just, flex the metal arm.
Flex the muscle that don't exist on the arm. Love
Exactly.
Everyone stares at metal bone stuff.
that. Gilrock, after being noticed, is on his way to shimmying over there.
Yeah, somehow you and Vey are moving together.
That's just because I would have brought him.
Yes.
Give, a double hug to both of them, and just say, "It is so good to see you again." You won't imagine how long I've waited.
We've been waiting to see you too. Surprise father's here. She kind of holds her arm a bit embarrassed.
I just place a hand on her shoulder. Don't worry. I at least knew this would happen eventually, and we both know that it's not your fault.
I still love him. Hope you know that.
Of course. I can't expect you to abandon blood. And I'll just rustle her hair. Right,
Yo.
I need to go and sleep. I will see you soon. Ah, Gilly, perfect.
Hey, what's up? Who
Do you
are
remember,
these?
what I told you about getting out of the Underdark, yes?
Oh, you mean the only other friends you've had besides me? Yes, hello, nice to meet you.
He
I
was
full
very
face
popular.
palm
He
and
was
start
very
walking
popular,
away and
especially
just say,
among all the ladies. Chong prevents you from walking away with his giant python tail.
just catches me with the tail against my ankle.
Yes.
Yes,
God.
I've heard all about the play this man used to be.
I turn back and look at you. I have quite literally never mentioned. You know what? Never mind.
Yes,
I'm not even gonna
yes,
ask.
you talk in your sleep.
Oh no.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I know. I for sure do.
I've heard all about all of you, or not all about, but enough. It's very nice meeting you all. Gil, fling our hands. This is Veitara or Vey as of right now.
It is a pleasure to meet all of you. Do you have any title? Vanessa kind of looks curiously to you. Are you
Scratches
Sir Gilrock Flarehands?
Scratches my bed.
No, he doesn't. He's just Gilrock. Gilly, don't even do it.
Gil among friends.
Alright, Gilrock and
Entertainer, I guess.
you, Vey? Yes, I have several titles. My proper title is Her or His Majesty, depending on what form I'm in. She looks to you. He looks to you, Gilrock, if he should continue or not.
Hey, go ahead. I'm your peasant little boy toy. Still a little woozy.
Well, you know why he's doing that, because he's
I know.
the daughter son of Moloch, a devil.
Yeah, but I'm like in message in head. I'm like, it's fine. The devil son is like the good side, and you're good. So it's fine. It's no go me, bro.
All right,
they come from way worse.
I'm the rightful Archduchess of Malbolge, the fifth layer of Hell, daughter and son of Moloch. I can freely change my gender at will.
And I'm the peasant that hangs out with all these fancies.
Vanessa kind of gives Veitara a bit of a suspect look, but doesn't say anything. Told you. You get back in your head. Alright, well, the pleasure is mine. Lady, Sir Baetara. Yeah. You're a pretty hot hermaphrodite. She slaps Strong's arm again. Ow!
That is correct, but like a little finger at this giant snake man. Watch out.
Do you just say watch
Occupy.
out? Or what?
Yeah, it'd be like taken.
Okay.
So none of
Understood.
that. And then I go to I spot the small boy and I'm go. I haven't heard of this one. Who are you?
His name is Zarron. He looks to you, Damp Moss, a bit.
I just give a shrug and just like a smile. It's like, no, go ahead. His relation is no issue to me.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's his name. He's still named because he loved his husband.
Yeah.
And
He was just evil, you know. He loved his husband. He was just really, really evil.
Yep.
I think it's very lucky. The hatred Damp has for Zarron is so single-minded towards him. It's like, here is my son, Zarron the Second, and I'd be like, oh, hello.
No, his name's Aaron. He didn't name his first name after him.
No, I know. But like, even if it was, it'd just be like, oh, all right.
Yeah, and Gilrock wouldn't care. He's like, yeah, you're not responsible for the sins of your father.
I have two
Hey.
dads.
You have
One
two
of them's
dads,
crazy a little bit.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Well, but that's what you say. Sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. What would you say to a little magic trick?
What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Show me.
I like walk a little bit away from my husband, my man, and I'm like, crank my fingers, and I'm like, so, what would you say is the coolest thing you know about?
Him. He points to Damp Moss.
Damn, I agree. And then I cast I start playing on my guitar, and then I cast minor illusion to make notes appear out and turn into Damp dancing with each other. And then I create like small spiders as well, like small fuzzballs, being on top of the note.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I fully have tears in my eyes. I'm like near crying.
This is so crazy. He's running back and forth around the hall. His dad is just watching. Very impressive. Sudius gives you a small golf clap, trying to be noble. Oh,
Thank you.
Ooh.
What?
Can you make a mountain with
Can I
magic?
make a what?
Can you make a mountain? Like, a big tall
mountain?
rock.
A big tall. I mean, I don't know if we have much space right here though. But I could, and then I cast hallucinatory terrain,
Oh.
and I can make it look, sound, and smell like natural terrain. So I just make like this tree here turn into like a big mountain.
He's climbing up the tree. Well, at least he's occupied. Studius says, shaking his head.
Cute kid.
I give a tap on the shoulder to each of these two and just go over and give him a hug and just say, and of course it's good to see you too. But guys, I really need to go and sleep now.
No problem. I have matters I want to meet someone you're with anyway. The Farron, he's one of the most famous oracles in this land.
Oh, is he really? Wow, I genuinely had no idea. He's just over that way by the pond, but I would say give it maybe 20 minutes or so.
I'm pretty sure that I have to wait because the orc man threw up 3 times. His nose is
Look back, see
broken.
Babur puking into the fountain. Oh yeah.
He wouldn't puke into the fountain. He pukes to the side.
Oh yeah.
This is a holy fountain.
Yeah, it's bachelor party, Shit get crazy.
Well, I suppose. We're just lucky things aren't gonna get any more crazy, you know? The death starts laughing.
Your laughs kind of sarcastic. Like,
We all start sweating.
yeah.
The
course not.
camera
Why
pans
wouldn't
out
you
from where that conversation was happening to Lucian as a small mouse with dark black markings around its lip appears next to him, scowling practically, or transforming into Zarron. Give me the makeup.
Hello?
Yes.
Holy fuck, is my internet back?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Yo, okay. That's wild. I heard something about Saren, and that's the only thing I've heard. What's going on?
Lucian's chatting with Sarah.
Zarron
Okay.
showed up next to you as a rat and transformed back into himself, so he can get the
Got it.
makeup. He's
Got it.
very angry because Damp Moss successfully stole his family, basically.
And then shit talked him in front of them.
Damn.
But that's
Yeah.
been the case for 10 years.
I hand him the makeup and just laugh at him, and I'm just like, looks like you're getting played again, Zarron.
How am I getting played? The plan hasn't even gone to fruition, he says, beginning to dapple the purple foundation over his lips.
No, but it seems that the other drow is cocking you yet again. Unless that's something that you're into, of course, but it seems to me that he's stolen
I
your
am
family.
so very happy that he stole my husband, my heir, and my daughter. Yes, all of that's very satisfying.
It is quite satisfying to see, at least from this point of view.
You're just as obnoxious as Palmethus is. I hope you know that.
I know. Don't worry. Alright, you have your makeup. Be gone now, would you?
Let me finish before you start interrupting.
Ugh.
You poisoned the blood batch, yes?
Yes, I did.
What of the summoning circle? I have it prepared. Is your mistress prepared?
I believe so.
Good. When all of this is said and done and the demons have finally claimed this world, you and I will be dueling to the death. Until then, we're partners, so it is what it is.
Zarron, and Lucian leans uncomfortably close
He
to him.
seems
Like,
unfazed.
yeah, I know. Understand that the day you challenge me to a fight to the death is the day I pull your spine from your back with your brain still inside your own skull, and I shall smash it against the ground.
My, you are quite creative with your words. He says, smiling brightly at you with an evil grin. His teeth are dark black.
Creative with my words, creative with my actions. Understand that the day you challenge me is the day you die. Now, fuck off.
So be it. He transforms into a spider and begins crawling down the bottom of the tree. Damp Moss, you feel a shiver run up your spine as you return to your bed. You're not sure why.
Just everything about the visions, just Lolth trying to get back in contact, knowing that Zarron's following us, knowing that someone broke in, all of that just runs through my head, but I try and push it out the way and get some meditation in.
That is where we're gonna call it today.
Boy.
Hell yeah, good
So-
session. Got everything prepped, we can actually get into it and just go straight
Yes.
into what we're aiming for. Fuck yeah.
Into the wedding in 6 hours in game, in real life. Thank you so much, everyone who watches and contributes to Nightmares Incarnate, A Conspiracy of Demons. Thank you to my lovely players. They all do such a great job. I want to be clear how much I appreciate them and how much effort they put into their characters. Round of applause
Aw.
for Casper, Chris, Jai, and I said the other three, and then Josh, of course, as well as Rob.
Rob. And
But-
other Rob,
yeah, but-
eventually.
The other Rob isn't back yet.
Next session.
Well, possibly. It depends on how if the wedding gets finished. There's a lot that needs to happen. But yeah, as said at the beginning, please consider looking at the Open D&D website. Keep content like this alive. I am probably still going to switch to Pathfinder, at which point there will be a brief hiatus when we are transitioning. But otherwise, it's just to help out the community in general, as this has been a tough time to deal with for artists and content creators alike. But just please take that into consideration. Do what you think is best. And of course, everyone who contributes to the art, including Ivan Dudar, Caribou, Principles1212, you are great. I go check them out on Fiverr. And we will see you most likely next week, although possibly we will have a stream session of Secrets of Nyfero this week, depending on how much I get done with my PhD work. But that is to be determined.
Thank you all for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.